MIDI Lab Show.
It's Mr. Bodie James, 'tis it's a cut over 26 O's of flame. Shit look like ocean grain. All of this shit a nigga overcame. Shout out to my OG Crane, overcame. I stretch the money till a nigga wrist broke and sprain. Quick to curl you out, got enough shooters to coach a game. Sipping perp, count cash while I'm on the plane. Whipping to work with the same hand I pour the drink. I need a pill to calm my stomach, help console the pain. 500 grams of Superman, 2 bricks of Lover's Lane. Just took your whole life savings and blew that on the chain. He sell weed, I sell blow, now we on pro the same. Same as I want for myself, same as I want for game. I'm still that same game man, but talking and calling slang.
I had to grind, had a lot of money on my mind. Started off with a jar full of dimes. Started looking for love, it was hard for me to find. Bitches tell me they love me, I never believe them lies. Niggas tell me they love me, I never believe them lies. I promise if you my brother, then I just want you to shine. I had to grind, had a lot of money on my mind. Started off with a jar full of dimes. Started looking for love, it was hard for me to find. Bitches tell me they love me, I never believe them lies. Niggas tell me they love me, I never believe them lies. I promise if you my brother, then I just want you to shine. Tell me they love me, I never believe them lies.
I'm from a city where they taking shit. Hollywood action, I'm confused when I'm famous shit. Wear the wrong hat, you get laid out where the pavement is. Welcome to the West where you cut, probably lose your brain and shit. With quick turn into killers, cause they dealing with some pain and shit. Hollywood and banging shit if I was still alive. Instead I'm playing with a shanky shit. Should've been in class, instead I graduated flaming shit. Homicide with knife for her, baby, I was taking shit. Ain't nobody saving us, we caught up in some dangerous shit. All the people wanna see see us weird for trying to make a way. I ain't wanna ride nobody motion, I'll go make a way. I ain't wanna sign, cause when I do, they start acting gay. I don't even swing that way. Hustling for pennies, making sure my mama bills was paid. Dreaming of a Rari, hilltop with a golden chain. Promise I'ma see 100 mil before I see a grave. Promise I'ma see 100 mil before I see a grave.
I had to grind, had a lot of money on my mind. Started off with a jar full of dimes. Started looking for love, it was hard for me to find. Bitches tell me they love me, I never believe them lies. If niggas tell me they love me, I never believe them lies. I promise if you my brother, then I just want you to shine. I had to grind, had a lot of money on my mind. Started off with a jar full of dimes. Started looking for love, it was hard for me to find. Bitches tell me they love me, I never believe them lies. If niggas tell me they love me, I never believe them lies. I promise if you my brother, then I just want you to shine. Bitches tell me they love me, I never believe them lies.
Every Thursday night, the MIDI Lab Show.
We only drop hits on We Love Radio.
We lost in the sound, got the lights down low, music filling the air, feel the vibe slow, let go you care. Girl, you know the night is young, let's take it hot. Show me how you work it with a giddy eye. Just let your body move. Got the lights down low, music feeling the air, feeling the vibe flow, let go you care. Girl, you know the night's young, let's make it hot. Show me how you open, baby, you're all I got. Let's dance to the rhythm, swing the beat, invite me, let your body keep it on for me.
Another installment of the MIDI Lab Show. Man, you got to excuse me if the internet's tripping, man. Can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you came in loud and clear, bruh.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's up with my guys tonight, man?
What's good?
Mike Genius in the building, LXL Reyes in the building, and Jaguar Paul's in the building. And I am L. Chapman Jr. Another installment of the MIDI Lab Show. We in here, man. If my internet
All right.
you know, LXL, you got the controls, bro. Hop in there, bro, and take over if it starts tripping. You know what I mean?
Hey, it did cut you out just a little bit, but yeah, no, we got you, cousin.
No, I appreciate it. So how do you? I played that record I played a new record tonight that I actually shot the LXL. But did y'all hear it? Did y'all listen to it?
Oh, it was crazy.
Hey,
Y'all heard?
I didn't hear it, and I'm upset and mad. Except
No,
no,
you just heard it.
bruh. No, what he was saying, but I wasn't listening to the lyrics because I was just vibing with the whole feng shui of it. But damn,
Oh, okay.
I need to hear it again, nigga. For the yeah.
Which
Nah,
song?
Well, we
it
just
was
heard
just,
at the
it was
jump,
just
right?
a beat. It was just a beat. Yeah, it was just a beat that I passed over to LXL because the other day I was inspired.
Yes.
You and LXL did a song, so I was like, so I got inspired, and I was like, oh, let me work on something. And then the next one, it'll be for sure like a collab with Mike Genius and myself.
It'll be
You know
some Twin Theory shit, baby.
we said we was flipping the why you treating so bad?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's so bad.
So yeah, we got new music coming from
Oh,
LXL
Lord.
and Twin Theory.
Matter of fact, can I go ahead and just shout it out? Can I just shout out something right now? Some vague, really vague. I ain't giving nothing away, but all I'm saying is the MIDI Lab will have officially been doing this for 1 full year on October 31st this month, at the end of this month, y'all.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? In the
Shout out chat, shout out followers, shout out people who got MIDI Lab material, shout out people who tune in every Thursday, shout out people who told somebody, shout out people who liked. Shout out A2 Breezy for the CPTZ.
No,
What's
we're
up,
not.
fam?
We're not shouting out A2 Breezy. We're going to talk about his blackness in a second. We're going to talk about how black this was of him to join the show.
Oh my
5
gosh!
minutes late, but
And then he pulled the whole Jack Paw on the phone, huh?
Nah, we're super late. I was having internet issues. You know.
Hey, look, man, I ain't even got no excuse. I do apologize. We had a last minute get together, and I was on twos. I was supposed to shoot you guys a message before we took off, but being black. So I saw that call come through, Mike, but unfortunately I wasn't, I didn't have the hands to be able to get back up with you, man. I do apologize.
What happened was
that's crazy because you got the quickest hands I know, bruh. So,
but you know what? I appreciate that. And I sure would have been on it like Stank on you know what, but my wife was riding behind me and she just saw my hands come off them handlebars.
Oh yeah, no, that would have been all bad, homie. Nope.
Yeah.
Say less.
Matter of fact, one of my dudes just got into a motorcycle accident coming home from the gym. Lady wasn't paying attention. Man, his leg, he messed up, but he lived. He lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's what happened to me last year. That's what happened to me last year. I had to get that surgery. That lady wasn't paying no attention. She swore I just ran into her. Like, okay, because that's what people on motorcycles do. Like, you just come out of the blinds, and I ran into you.
Hey, time out though. Time out, Breeze. Hey, look, for real, I ain't even putting it on you. Hey, I'm with you on that. But what gets my road rage on motorcyclists is when you in traffic and these niggas just be whizzing right through the middle like it's nobody been. They be in and out right through the middle, right up to the front, like if there was no cop, because there ain't one at the moment. And I'm like, I want to hit your ass.
LA.
Nah, man.
LA,
Heck
no. So much, bro.
I road rage crazy.
Nah, man. Hey, when I see a biker coming, man, if he on my right, I move to the left. If he on my left, I move to the right, bro. I be ducking and dodging and ducking and dodging.
I was ducking and dodging.
Hey, we're no longer doing the little Kim. We're doing the M Genius now. Ducking and dodging. We're doing MG.
We can't be salty about that.
No,
man. I appreciate people who do that when I come up and they scooch over. You know, I don't be trying to impede on their space like that. It's just nice to know they're like, hey man, if you want to slide through, you got the space. So,
for sure. I always watch my peripherals, bro. I'm always aware of my surroundings, man. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
You know
we mobbing out there, man. Folks just be deciding they want to get in there and share lanes with you. Cars just oblivious.
No, little Allen.
Yeah.
No. Well, we're glad you made it, A2, despite my cold shoulder towards you and everything. And I really do hope that extra 25 minutes of your joy ride really was worth it for, this Thursday, man.
We're just glad extra A2 breezy today.
extra hate because he would do it to me. He would do it to me. Come on.
I would put it on him.
All the love in the world.
I gotta take it though. I gotta take it like a chin. I earned it. It.
He did.
Breezy be walking with his chin like, do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I had to. I got to.
Oh, he said the word. He said the word.
He said
the word.
Yeah, we like 20 behind, but you go ahead. We, bruh. They always catch my black ass. God dang.
We was doing really good for like a couple of weeks.
No, like we wasn't.
Three
Go
shows
watch
in
last
a row,
week,
bro.
Go watch last week. You tripping?
No.
Last week there was at least 3, and the week before there was at least 5. I promise you, because when I saw it, I held the count. Hey, I got a little notepad. I'm gonna send a screenshot to y'all.
Bruh. Oh man, you can't count the Monday shows, bro. You can't count the Mondays.
Oh, I wasn't counting Monday.
Or before we go live,
letters have to be enunciated.
Yeah.
The N, the I, both G's, and the A all have to be enunciated.
So what happens when we do it like Young Doug?
No, that's not necessarily true because somebody slipped up with the dub C with the Y instead of the G, and we still caught that chin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would have made it. Y'all would have had to officially review that on me, but you know,
nigga, you don't get challenges, and I said it again. For that, I call myself out for that. You do not get challenges. No challenge.
Y'all, I didn't completely forgot that before A2 Breezy joined in, I was just trying to tell everybody that we coming up on 1 year doing the MIDI Lab show on October 1st. I was trying to tell the chat, y'all got to turn up with us. We trying to plan something special for y'all. If y'all got any ideas or something that y'all want to see, drop it in the chat. And I was going to say how good we've been doing all year and everything. And then the last 5 minutes happened.
All right, we still finna get our party on though.
Yes.
MIDI Lab Show. The MIDI Lab Show.
I love it. Energy, breeze.
You already know when it goes down what it's gonna be like. We finna get up in there.
To the car, I hear fire, 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 fire. At least by 7 rounds. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing little Kim. Trying to get my baby in the car, then I throw my baby in. I hear fire, 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 fire. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing little Kim. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing little Kim. Fire, 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 fire. So I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm ducking, doing little Kim.
The MIDI Lab Show.
Hey,
that's
Genius.
what it's about to be like.
Hey, Genius, question. You see when my man was sitting there with the Pringles box?
Yes.
Doing the tap. Hey, look, the smile on his face when he was tapping.
Because he's black.
Reminded me of what you was telling me about this secret project.
Oh, yeah, there is a...
That was your face. What I'm saying is when he was like...
We do got a surprise for everybody on our anniversary, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been working on something. But also, you know, the Mike Genius in me, one day I was walking down the hallway at work, man, towards the kitchen. And, like, I had my little Tupperware, and I had the fork in there, and, like, it was rattling. And I was like, actually, I kind of like the way it rattled when I walked. And so I took my phone out, and I captured the video of that just so I could get the sound, get the audio. And I'm going to work that one into something, y'all. And then I'm going to let y'all know when it's that sound. Y'all going to be like, it's so dope, bro.
Can the chorus be, it rattle when I walk?
Ooh. I do like that.
What is that, like a song title or something?
I mean, hey, just think about it. Hey, no, the whole chorus, it rattle when I walk. You can take it about 6 different ways, but I was thinking about 2.
Yes, I got 2 where it rattle when I walk. I know that.
I wasn't talking about the ones that the ladies thinking about, but I was talking about the, you know.
I'm so damn for you to say I'm tripping, to hold me from myself. Don't you know it's 1 o'clock in the morning?
The MIDI Lab Show.
So that's why Miss Daisy was looking at me like that when I
that
pulled up
brings back
rattling.
so many memories right there with the caddy with the trunk rattling,
going crazy.
the blappers in the back.
I had a
trying to pull up on somebody. They can't even hear nothing you saying. They just see your lips moving. You over there like, they're like,
all that spiritual pressure just taking your breath away.
Yeah.
Let me get that number. 555-5555.
Light it up, y'all. Light it up.
Let's go.
All right, let's go, man. Yeah, like to.
I love my brothers, man. It's good to see smiles on y'all faces, man. Every one of y'all faces.
For sure, for sure. So
doing little Kim.
Doing little Kim. Hey, so Bad Bunny. All right, he's headlining the Super Bowl halftime show. He's technically the biggest Latin artist in the world right now, and this move shows how global music has become. I got a clip. Let's see what people got to say about it. Let's go.
Conservatives Benny Johnson and Robbie Starbuck are blasting the NFL for choosing Puerto Rican artist Bad Bunny to headline the 2026 Super Bowl.
Now, the Super Bowl will take place at Levi's Stadium in San Francisco. Bad Bunny said in a statement, quote, "What I'm feeling goes beyond myself. It's for those who came before me and ran countless yards so I could come in and score a touchdown. This is for my people, my culture, and our history."
Some conservatives are not happy about this announcement. Starbuck posted on X, Roger Goodell and the NFL just decided to make the Super Bowl political by picking Bad Bunny as the 2026 Super Bowl music act. The guy literally says he isn't touring the U.S. because of Trump's ICE raids. Just released a video mocking President Trump. Also, most of his songs aren't even in English. This is not a pick designed to unite football fans or let people just enjoy the show. It was a pick designed to divide fans, and no doubt Bad Bunny will find some way to push a woke message. Benny Johnson also weighed in, writing, the NFL self-destructing year after year. Democrats, of course, took the opportunity to make fun of MAGA. Gavin Newsom's press account responded to Johnson on X, writing, "Benny, calm down. We all know you listen to Bad Bunny, LOL." And Democratic personality Harry Sisson wrote, "MAGA's now furious over Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl. Bunch of snowflakes." So, I
want to give a round of applause to the choices being made for Super Bowl. This is a great selection. I know you love Bad Bunny as well.
I have no idea who this is. I have never heard of this person in my life.
That's embarrassing for you, Robbie. I'm really sorry about that. You don't know who Bad Bunny is?
I don't.
He breaks all the
records. Is that Bad Bunny?
Yes,
is that
that's
who's
Bad
on
Bunny. And earlier when I asked you if you know who Bad Bunny, you said like the evil twin of Bugs Bunny. And that's terrible because he breaks records, sells out millions. People flew all the way to Puerto Rico to see him because he did a residency in his home country. Because, yes, he took a political stance, and so is Jay-Z. You have to remember, Jay-Z joined the NFL and decided to work alongside them to produce all of the music content for
but I
halftime.
like Jay-Z's music because I know who he is.
Wait, why Jay-Z did that is because he was taking a stand and figuring out how to use his own voice and his own skills to send messages, largely seen in that way anyway, to the NFL, who wasn't said that they seemed like they had a problem with people of color after the kneeling that happened by Colin Kaepernick. So Jay-Z took a stance, and by doing stuff like this, he's continuing to take a stance. People were in the black community and Latino community were against the fact that Jay-Z's working with the NFL, but to put Bad Bunny, who actively has said, I'm not going to do concerts in the U.S. because of what ICE is doing to people who look like me.
He changed his mind on that real fast, didn't he?
Yeah, this is the one he'll do. And I'm sure he is going to have a woke message, and I'll be right in the audience like this. I don't watch football, but I'll be watching Super Bowl. I'm so excited for it.
Nobody's going to be watching football.
Yeah, they will. Their ratings are nice and high.
Woke.
It's always a threat about somebody's not going to watch. They're going to watch.
The MIDI Lab Show.
I wanted to see what he had to say at the end there, man.
You don't, bruh. You don't.
Just kept going.
No, I
man.
wanted to hear him sound more stupid, man.
I think he just accused Bad Bunny of ruining football.
I think he just showed his whiteness on TV. Anyway, I'm going A2 Genius on this. I'm going last, y'all. Hey, light this up, brothers.
Okay, so I got a question. Is the NFL music department led by Jay-Z, are they possibly creating a problem here with some of these minority picks?
Well, genius. What would draw you to these?
Is that a real
conclusions,
question?
sir?
Is that a real question? Let's talk about it. So, where is Puerto Rico? Where is Puerto Rico?
Oh, it's not too far from Florida, sir. And it is a territory of the U.S. That's the crazy part.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I could have sworn my boy is a U.S. citizen.
Yes,
that's what I was thinking.
Yes,
because they make it sound like when she said, "Oh, he did a residency in his own country." Where's that at?
Well, yeah, yes, he did.
His own territory,
in his country of the United States of America.
Yes.
That is funny, bruh. He is part of the contiguous. He's part of the United States of America. All right. Maybe not part of the 50 states, the contiguous 50 states. Okay, but he's an American citizen. Puerto Rico is smack up in American territory. What are we talking about? Like, why are we having a conversation about this? Like she said, back when Colin Kaepernick took a knee, everybody was butthurt, right? Like, oh, he was so disrespectful, and he wasn't. He wasn't burning flags. He didn't say anything that was demeaning. He took a stance. He made a statement, and he did it in the most respectful manner. He did his research, bro. He talked to a combat veteran, and came up with the way that would be honorable while at the same time making a statement, and got crapped on.
Listen to that
people today don't know what they want. I'm telling you, because we will take something super simple and blow it 10 times out of proportion. And I don't care what color you are, what side of the line you are, everybody does it. Everybody's a hypocrite. Nobody's hands are clean. You accuse somebody of doing something, and you turn around and go do it out of convenience because it fits your agenda. Like, go ahead and put the shoes on because you know they fit. Stop looking with the poo-poo face, right? I'm talking to you. You do it, right? We're doing it now. Everybody's like, oh, Bad Bunny. He's getting it in Spanish. Guess what? American citizens speak Spanish. That's the language they speak in Puerto Rico.
505. I'm multilingual, bro.
Real
people
talk.
be like, "Are you Spanish? Are you Cuban?" I'm like, bro, look here, man. I was born and raised here.
Hey, let me slide this bomb on y'all right quick, and I'm gonna exit stage left. My grandparents were born in this country, but guess what? They had to learn English at school because my great grandparents didn't speak English. They're slaves. They only spoke French because France owned that territory, and it's part of the United States. It's crazy how ignorant you guys are about your own country, what you want to call yourselves to be patriots, and you're standing up for America, but you leave and disenfranchise a whole shitload of Americans. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be stripped of your citizenship, kicked in the ass, and sent to your country. Because apparently this ain't it, because you don't know enough about this to respect the U.S. citizen who's going to perform at the Super Bowl. And it's a private company having a private celebration. If you don't like it, don't watch.
Right.
Hey, he did say that, though. Why my man sound like he was trying to start a whole riot? Hey, look, well, I'm not going to be watching Super Bowl. He rolled his eyes so far back in his head, it looked like I was talking to my wife, and I said, I'm about to clean up. Bruh.
Let me tell you what the problem is, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me tell you what the problem is, bro.
Bring
it's not,
bring it.
The problem is it's not Taylor Swift. That's the problem. The irony is,
oh my God.
My understanding is they asked her, and she was like, I'm not paying y'all to perform. And they were like, well, we're going to keep it moving. She goes, okay, sounds good. He wasn't the first choice. Bad Bunny wasn't the first choice, bro.
I thought it was Jay-Z that was going to perform this year or next year.
I don't know about all that.
Wait, next year? Or are you talking about? Oh, when you say next year, that is next year, though. Yeah,
I thought
it's next year. It's this season, but next year.
That would have been a really dope. You know, especially in the Jay being in the.
You know what though? I'm gonna keep it real, man. I don't care if they go with Bad Bunny or one of these little K-pop, bands or whatever. None of that matters. They need to incorporate all of their fan base, and that's what they're doing. Bad Bunny's winning right now. Do I listen to Bad Bunny? No, not really. You know what I'm saying? But am I gonna be like, I ain't gonna watch? I know who. Yes, I know who he is because I'm a musician and I pay attention to musicians, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's winning. Is he not winning? He's like Drake, bro. He got hits.
Hey, they can talk about they're gonna put Future and a couple of these other young cats on there. And honestly, I don't really rock with them like that, but it don't mean I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl. I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl or the halftime show because somebody is on there that I don't like. You know what,
Jackson
man?
pulled her titty out.
Can I
Hit
can I play one more clip about the Bad Bunny?
It's coming back to you, Mike.
Here we go. I'm gonna run this
We
clip.
don't even know what teams will be on the field in February for the Super Bowl, but there's already controversy around this game. One government official saying immigration agents will be conducting enforcement during the game at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Critics saying the decision may be in response to the halftime performer. ABC's Alex Stone has more from Los Angeles.
When the Super Bowl kicks off in Santa Clara, California in February, ICE will be there conducting immigration enforcement, at least according to Corey Lewandowski, former Trump 2016 campaign manager and current special government employee at the Department of Homeland Security, telling the Benny Johnson podcast.
There is nowhere that you can provide safe haven to people who are in this country illegally, not the Super Bowl and nowhere else.
Federal agents from law enforcement agencies like ICE typically help to secure Super Bowl venues from terror attacks because they are such high-profile events. The Department of Homeland Security has not clarified if immigration enforcement really will unfold at the Super Bowl. Lewandowski's comments come after the NFL announced Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny will headline the Super Bowl's halftime show. Bad Bunny, real name Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, just closed a record-breaking residency in Puerto Rico ahead of a world tour. Bad Bunny had stopped performing in the U.S. because he said he was worried about ICE raids at his concerts, telling ID Magazine, quote, there was the issue of, like ICE could be outside my concert, and it's something that we were talking about and very concerned about. After the announcement that he will perform at the halftime show, Bad Bunny sang,
I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to embrace the moment. I'm going to show what we have, our music, our culture. So
no worries.
I don't think about even on that. I'm just going to stage to enjoy and have fun.
There has been outrage from conservative commentators about the NFL choosing Bad Bunny for the halftime show. One note on Bad Bunny himself. He was born in Puerto Rico, which makes him a U.S. citizen. Many of his fans are also Puerto Rican and U.S. citizens as well.
The MIDI Lab Show.
Why do they have to say that though? Like you stupid Americans. Let me just tell you, he was born in Puerto Rico, so it makes him a U.S. because you're an idiot.
Yes.
You're dumb.
Yes.
So we got to inform you, jackasses.
Yes.
That he's actually a U.S. citizen.
Yeah. What's ICE gonna do? They're gonna show up and start. Let me see your ID.
Hey,
yeah, bro.
it's
You
deeper.
know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm from Puerto Rico.
So
I don't know
it's
where
deeper
you're
than
from,
that,
but
Mike.
I'm
Hey,
proud to
Mike.
be part of y'all.
Hey,
It's so
genius.
racist,
It's
bro.
deeper than that, and it's so wrong, bro. Hey, after playing that clip, I can't even call it A2 genius, bro. Like look. What's the majority of his fan base?
Puerto Rican. They said
Cubans.
that.
Slash Mexican slash
Latin.
Hispanic origin, right? So
Yeah.
if you got 100% that, you're gonna at least have 50-45% that don't got the papers that you've been looking for, right?
No,
That's cap. That's cap.
So,
That's
wait,
racist.
but look,
That's
what I'm
racist.
saying. No, look, I'm touching that on purpose. Look, if you don't got your papers and shit, right, and Bad Bunny performing finally in the U.S., you ain't worried about paper. You going, and when do they check papers at a stadium game? Like this is, I'm thinking that's touching rights somewhere. Like that couldn't be like that's blasphemous, dog.
No, bro. Yeah, yes. Is it blasphemous? Yes. Is it touching rights? No, because according to the law, they have every right to ask every citizen, "Do you belong here?" According to the law.
The setup, the NFL, and hold up, Jay-Z's getting the clout, but if you think about the underlining or the silver lining in this cloud, you would say that Jay is over here with the NFL because he coincides with them and getting all these people in LA of all places, Mike. It's in LA.
Hey,
No, it's at Levi Stadium.
No, it's not
where's
in LA. It's the Bay Area, bro.
Hey, look, California.
Oh, my bad.
But California, right? And they found a place to get all these people in one spot at one time. Now, even if that's left wing and it's all the MAGA people saying it so they can try to cancel it and stuff. It's facts and it's gonna happen.
You said they found a way to get all these people together. It's the Super Bowl. They've been finding that way for the last how many years?
No, I'm saying, but Bad Bunny wouldn't perform. But Bad Bunny is the Drake. Bad Bunny is the Drake of the Hispanic culture. Like, who's doing it better in reggaeton or in
he might be the Mike Jack. I ain't gonna lie, he might be the Mike Jack. Bad Bunny.
So with that being said, who's gonna show up to his show when he finally does one show? This in the U.S.,
bruh.
Then why would they announce it?
No, bruh. Let me break this down for y'all, okay? As a season ticket holder for the 49ers, I'm gonna break this shit down right quick. It's gonna be real simple. Anybody who ain't got papers to be here ain't gonna fucking be there unless they're working the event. Because you know how fucking much it costs to get into the Super Bowl? We get a chance. We enter into a lottery as 49er season ticket holders. But even if we won, we looking at like 10, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Let me be racist real quick. No, it's not even racist. This is facts. Hey, look. One thing that I admire about my Hispanic people and their culture, bro, is what people always try to clown on or try to joke on or troll on, but it's smart. Like, you got one house with 5 rooms. In each room, you got a family. And they're paying all the bills in conjunction together.
Jag, where are you going with this?
Really
What's it got to do with the Super Bowl?
No. What I'm saying, I was touching on what Mike was. I was going on Mike's window of what he was talking about earlier.
He went too far.
Hey, no, I'm talking about money. He was talking about money. He was saying that they ain't got the money. We got the money. Hey, they can't do it because the money. F that. Did you see the Canelo fight?
Bruh.
That was all Hispanics, and I don't care where they come from.
No,
it was like
a Spanish holiday.
Hell no. The Canelo fight wasn't 10 bands for the most uppermost nosebleed seats, standing room only you can get,
We
bruh.
could look it up right now. The nosebleed
Look
seats
it
was
up.
at least
I'm telling you.
1,000 a piece.
Can I ask a question?
10 bands. 10
I
bands.
can show you 1,000
per
right now.
person.
I hear. Hey,
I just want to bring
hear
it
you.
back to the main thing, if we could, because we all on
Breezy over here trying to bring us back. All right, let me shut up.
No, hey, that's the thing. Hey, Too Breezy been running the show for the last, he got 10 episodes on his belt.
Hey, he going dimensions. My man got a Doctor Strange portal ring, bruh. All right, but go ahead, Breeze. Hey, go ahead.
I'm mad right now. I'm mad. I'm angry. All right, I'm fired up because we over here talking about shit that doesn't matter, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's newsworthy. This dude is an American performer. What's the difference between him and 50 Cent? Not a fucking thing. Not excuse my language. Nothing. There's no difference between.
MIDI Lab Show.
I know. I'm trying to stop cussing. So there's not one iota difference between him, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, anybody else that would perform, and nobody would bat an eye. Tupac's performing after the what? I bet you wouldn't say nothing about no 50 Cent when 50. You know, I mean, people was talking trash about his size, but when it's like 50% and Snoop Dogg and
50% is crazy.
50%.
Hey, Breezy,
50%.
How many performers, how many artists can you say off of your head in your time that were Hispanic that performed in the Super Bowl? And I'm taking J-Lo away from you.
J-Lo? Yeah, I was about to say Shakira.
All right, that's 2. What else you got?
What's old boy that sings La Vida Loca?
Mark Anthony? Wait, both him and Mark. Did Mark Anthony do it or no?
Okay, and I got you another one, Gloria Stefan.
Gloria Stefan.
All day, bro.
Okay, all right, gang. Hey, gang. I was trying to jump in the corner and say that this is one of the first times in a long time.
No.
But yeah, all right, I'm gonna let it go. Hey,
You was trying to go sit back there, Mr. Bad Bunny is the MJ, is the Drake. He ain't even that. You got other artists like
you think,
Don Omar. You got guys who like sell out, especially when you go overseas. You know what I'm saying? Am I not talking Puerto Rico overseas?
No.
Who overseas?
Who's selling out? You said Hispanic.
Don Omar, Tego Calderon. These are guys that they look at like they like, hey, that's our Tupac. So
hey, Breezy, I promise you,
in there right now,
they're not Drake, and he's Drake. He is selling out.
He's
Everything
like
this man drops. Everything this man drops goes hard. The white dude didn't even want to admit
that's not
he knew
the
Bad
point.
Bunny. I bet you.
The point is The point is, this is not newsworthy conversation. They're making a big deal out of an American citizen, an American performer taking the stage at the Super Bowl. And then everybody's dumb enough right now to think that there's a real problem with that. Like your boy who's giving his commentary, softer than baby shit. You know, like, oh, I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl. You're not going to be missed. Okay. Nobody's tripping on the fact that you, with your cream colored shirt and your probably your little soft shoes and your soft palms, are not going to be watching the Super Bowl. Like, I mean, it's probably a safer place because you're going to be looking at some other dudes in tights somewhere. But
Hey,
at the
Breezy,
end,
but don't they do that every year, my brother? I ain't even gonna
What's
say
that?
the word. Don't they do it every last year with Kendrick? If you could say it was the same energy as with Bad Bunny. The year before that, it was
it
the
wasn't a
same
question.
energy.
It wasn't a question of patriotism, though. It wasn't like, oh, we're talking about some foreign Spanish-speaking guy coming up on stage, bro. He's an American
Well,
Spanish
they'll say
speaker.
anything they can to say he's not white. So that's what they got on him, is that he's Hispanic. And then last time they had that it was Kendrick and he was woke and he had the black guys up there and the Uncle
Yeah,
Sam.
for sure,
Why-
for sure.
And then the time before that, and I don't know what they said about Rihanna, but the time before that, they was getting on Snoop and them like for a second. They'll do it because it's not them.
Well, everything is political. What kind of toilet paper you use? We're gonna make that political too, because depending on where it's made, you know what I mean. Like you might be funding somebody's presidential campaign every time you wipe your behind. It's just this is the stupid stuff that we've stooped down to nowadays, where somebody's they're inviting a performer to perform at their place of business, and everybody has this issue with it. So everything has to be to our liking. Like the NFL is their own company. Do I agree with how they treated Colin Kaepernick? Not at all. Not at all. Right? There are guys in the, and I know it's a different organization, but there are guys in the NBA who rightfully refuse to respect American customs, not try to voice, what they felt was an actual issue.
Clippers.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna put that out there, but anyway, who just outright was like, hey, I'm not gonna do it, and they may have fined him, but then he continued to play his game, and everything was all to the good. But you're gonna really blackball somebody who's actually making a political statement, and one that at the time was a hot button issue, and could have been a platform, right, to show, like, because they want these guys to dress up and to be role models. Here, this person's trying to be a role model. We blackball him. And now we're going to have a whole conniption fit because we got another American citizen performing on stage, and they want to make it sound like this dude is a foreigner, born and raised within United States borders, but, oh, he speaks Spanish. I mean, get over it, bruh. Get over it.
They can't understand it, so they don't want to hear it. I don't hear that. He's speaking a whole nother language, so we don't want to hear that.
Hey, but you know what? So is Kendrick.
Boom.
So we don't want to hear that either, but genius.
So here's my problem, right? So here's my problem.
And then we got to wrap it up.
All right, baby. Last question.
Just here.
When did we start letting prejudice and racism start getting commercialized and industrialized to start making it in our news? Because that's all really this is.
Twitter.
I'm gonna be.
Oh, have you read a history book?
Oh man, I'm not talking. No, man.
Hey, let him cook. Hey, let him cook though. Let him cook. He the last man.
You just asked the question. I'm just saying, have you read a history book? Because prejudice and racism has been the business of the day since the founding of this nation. And they can turn around and say it hasn't been, but it has, right? And I'm not saying
Columbus
that
was a hero. Remember?
When it was up to them. No, but that's when it was up to them. That's American history. Nowadays, we got so many like black people or just Mexican people or minority groups who are in front of a camera who really are seen more than we're even paying attention to, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of other things. So it's like when you think about it that way, with as many black content creators, black artists, and black people who would just have such a big voice in the media, how are we still allowing for prejudice and racism to come up and be such big topics and stuff like that?
It's
even
a big
to the point where
business.
it's like we feeding into it though.
50% of the vote. That's how.
Yeah, straight up. Not everybody's K-Dot, bro. Most of these people, like, I can't even hate on Sanaa, but I bet you the people that back him and they put money in his pocket is some I am Groot. But
I see what you're trying to do back there, L extra.
No.
Hey, hold up. You can't be saying extra.
Don't put.
It depends on how you say it.
Yeah, nah, they ain't no.
If you
extra.
I'm talking about tonight. You were extra on time tonight.
I'm A2 extra. I'm A2 extra late.
No, there's no extras over here, bro. This
I was
whole
extra
show,
late.
bro.
I'm calling myself out.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. The only time.
Well, we wish he could.
Hey, wait, L, hold up, time out. We gonna have, hey, wait, L, you gotta run it back because it cut you out. Run it back, cousin.
I know, because I saw y'all freeze too. So I said the only time you need extra credits is when you failing, and we ain't failing.
For sure. But it was how you say it. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone, and then he just went blank. It was like, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Don't even say it. Just leave it alone.
I said it.
Oh my God. I'm gonna say this one time.
Every Thursday night.
Hey, that gave me the Biggie Smalls eye.
Oh,
I
love it. Hey man, I just want to tell people out there that listen to us, man. I really hope to God that people start to wake up. I hope you people start to wake up and you start to do your own research and look into things so that you become aware when somebody's playing with your emotions, because it's not just one side. Right. We have become a nation of shock jocks. Everybody wants to say everything to the extreme. If one half a statement is made, it's blown 10 ways out of proportion. It's the way we do business. And if you're not looking for yourself, you're not doing the research for yourself, you will so easily be fooled. And I can tell you right now, like I always do, the Bible has already outlined this. It talks about the direction that things are going to go in. So it's not like this is new, man. I just really want people to see what's happening today. There is so much extremism on the menu, and that extremism is so how do I want to say it's
volatile.
No, there's another word that I'm thinking about. Absolute, right? Where every day people make statements and it's like, well, if you don't agree with me, if you're not with me, you're against me. First off, the only person that has the right to say that is Jesus Christ, right? The true and risen King. If you're not with me, you're against me. Everybody else, we on the same plot of dirt together. So don't give me this crap. At the end of the day, you can be light skinned, dark skinned, or somewhere in the middle. You're an American. So all this, well, he speaks Spanish and all this other stupid crap. These people are so dumb, and I mean dumb. The people that we put in place of authority that have these positions are so stupid. They think that poisoning the well somehow is not going to impact them. We live on the same piece of dirt. If you poison the well, eventually it's going to make its way into your house too.
You too, bro.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Amen.
Hey, L, right before you jump on, because I know you've been trying to jump on, shout out 18. Our brother ain't here tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and be as incarnate and say, hey, y'all, make sure you tune in Thursdays. We appreciate y'all for tuning in Thursdays. Hit that like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, show it. Like, you show up, you be here, just press the button. Push a button. You know what I'm saying? As well, I know you see the gear. I know y'all see what's on the shirt, right? But let it be on your shirt too.
I know you see what's on the shirt, right?
America.com.
You see what's on the shirt, right?
You see what's on the shirt, right?
That's my guys. I like my echo. My reverb is on point. Hey, but look, for real, we appreciate y'all, man. Without y'all, we wouldn't be us. Y'all make us Bitty City to the end, and it wouldn't be without y'all that we making it to a year, man. So shout out, you know what I'm saying? Kimbo Money, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Jerk 707. Shout out Mimi, ain't in the building tonight, but she always gonna get one. Shout out T Gifts. Shout out Niche. Man, hey, thank y'all for being a part tonight.
Yeah, we love it. We appreciate y'all watching. And I want to give a big shout out to LXL.
Yes, we do have them in pink. My bad.
LXL, man, he had a great live yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He had over 100 people watching him. That was a beautiful thing, man. So shout out to LXL. And you know, there was over 50 people watching the dialogue. So I mean, come on, we growing. So all y'all that's watching, and for everybody that's watching every week, you know, especially if you got a wrench, you know, take the link and help promote it. You know, you never know who watches it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Shout out to Jesse Tanner.
Shout out Jess. Yeah.
What up, Jeff?
Hey,
for all y'all.
We got to play some music real quick. And since 18 ain't here tonight, this is and you know what? I want to say he's been on every single show all this whole year. You know what I'm saying? This whole year. So, you know what I'm saying? When Brett had something that was going on, he was like, Brett, you know what I mean? And it's all good. You know what I mean? Because bro been on every show. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so safe, and then you know what I mean. We'll let LXL take over after it fails safe. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe, feel safe. If you hear it, this it's a bit too late. This is for my shotters, hold up block, hot stock with the fully on toppers. And ain't nobody can stop us. Put respect on my name, boy, give me my propers. My kids these niggas spend some pasta and lobster. I'm on go, my life's more like a movie or mobster. I'm a monster, I'm a motherfucking monster. Up, down, down, B-A-B-A, select, start like it's Contra. 99 lives, nigga, 99 problems. I'm cocky, keep them dark, and I'm socked in the heart, nigga.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe, feel safe. If you hear it, this it's a bit too late. This is for my shotters, hold up block, hot stock with the fully on toppers.
Looking ass niggas, some male seven squares, got no equation, no answer, they just there, sucking up there. Swear they don't care, but all said and done, they shouldn't be here. He kept us quiet, nothing like a rat, something like the snapback. Yeah, I start riots, never forget what to never just consider. Just remember, I come with gorillas, a tisket, a tasket, your ass asking for it. Yes, indeed, I give you what you need. I high side as I proceed, cause I got these bitches dizzy, you feel me? They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe.
They some looking ass niggas, lurking through the dark like a nigga won't get them.
Feel safe, feel safe. If you hear it, this it's a bit too late. This is for my shotters, hold up block, hot stock with the fully on toppers. Feel safe, feel safe. If you hear it, this it's a bit too late. This is for my shotters, hold up block, hot stock with the fully on toppers.
What's up, Auntie?
Bop, 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 bop. I cook my dope in a mayonnaise jar. Damn right, it's white and hard. I can teach you, but I have to charge. I can teach you, but I have to charge. I cook my dope in a mayonnaise jar. Damn right, it's white and hard. I can teach you, but I have to charge. I can teach you, but I have to charge. I cook my dope in a mayonnaise jar. Damn right, it's white and hard. I can teach you, but I have to charge. I can teach you, but I have to charge. I cook my dope in a mayonnaise jar. I cook my dope in a mayonnaise jar. I cook my dope in a mayonnaise jar. I can teach you, but I have to charge. In a mayonnaise jar.
The MIDI Lab Show.
I ain't never wanted to do dope so bad in my life.
Shout out to Rick, man.
Hey, IYN. There was so many things wrong with that statement.
I ain't gonna do it though. I ain't gonna do it.
She was talking about hustling, not doing.
Hey, look at it. She almost gained a customer. Almost. That's what I
Alex, you got too much of a future ahead of you, bro.
No cap.
Hey, that's why you know he trolling.
I can't be so impressionable. Had to remember who I was for a second. But I
in a mayonnaise jar.
So I wanted to take a quick moment to advise everybody that may want to support the team. If you can, we have our merchandise on the store. You know, oh wait, Mike Genius needs to come back to the stage here. There you go.
You cut out too.
Did I cut out? So I would like for everybody to, you know, even if you want to take a look, see what we got on, you know, we do have the MIDI Lab tees. We also have the MIDI Lab. Me and Mike Genius, we not representing for whatever reason.
No, because you know why I got you, because the Niners are playing tonight, sir. That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
right
that's
now.
right. That's
Right
right. That's
now,
right.
fourth quarter.
I don't know if you can hear my father in there, my dad in the
Yeah, I
background.
can
going
hear
crazy.
him. I can hear him, Mr. Chapman.
Hey,
Let's go, Mr. Chapman.
Fourth quarter, 1 minute left, 3-point lead. They just took down the Rams at the goal line, and I think right now it's a fight because they're saying the Niners have recovered the ball.
Hey, Breeze, we don't care.
So
you
You
do care.
I had to hit you with that, bruh.
yeah, you with the Cowboys though, so
Hey,
that's
I don't care. Hey, we didn't lose to Green Bay this year. We lose 6 years in a row in a brand new stadium, bro. We tied. Hey, that was spectacular. I'm good. But yeah.
You are going to lose
So-
to San Francisco this year, though.
This gonna be the year we do the Green Bay to you too. But it's okay.
So-
Let's go.
Let me run the Bay America commercial real quick. It
Five.
takes some time to work on this.
Five.
The MIDI Lab Show.
.com. You know what
Dope.
I'm saying? Go to baymerica.com. There you go. Baymerica.com.
we tired of
Shout
Becky.
out Money L, bruh. Look at that commercial, man.
What did I do? I ain't
Look
doing
at
nothing,
that
man.
commercial, bruh.
And I might as well run the next one. I might as well just we paired dude for the last hour. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
The MIDI Lab Show.
Hey, that beat was slapping, but homie in the end didn't really match the beat.
Hey, oh my God, Breezy hit
Trying
it,
to show some
bruh. I was about to say,
diversity.
what did Aladdin do to get into the Bay America?
Yeah.
I'm trying to show some diversity, guys. I'm trying to show diversity. Jeez, I'm trying to.
We don't
Can
do
we get some of that
diversity
oil
around
money?
here, Money
Can we
L.
can we get some of that oil money? Jeez.
Hey,
Oh no.
nah,
Listen.
you can't be copying Crawford. Only Crawford get oil money, bruh, at the fights, bruh. You can't be doing that.
I'm not
We're
even
now watching
tripping.
the MIDI Lab Show.
I'm not even tripping on my man being one of my Mid East brothers. What I'm tripping on, he looked soft though. He looked soft back. He looked like he would never slap a mid. Now he might though. He might be the dude with the little Fast and Furious piece with the 12, with the 312s in the Honda Civic.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
He got the AK. He got the AK-47.
But he
We're
don't.
now
You know,
watching the MIDI Lab Show.
I needed to do look like he fresh out of Oakland with a tattoo on his face, still on probation, probably with an ankle bracelet on.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Like,
I'm not
that's the
trying to attract
clientele.
that. Yeah, I'm not trying to attract that clientele. I want the money.
I just detailed you. No, I
Hey,
just
you just gotta give him a different outfit. We gotta get like a MIDI Lab polo to put on my other brother right there, bruh. And the shout out, we do have pink shirts. Me and L made a shirt for women. We made this little dope. Is it called a cami L? What's it called?
What?
That female T-shirt that we made was pink.
Oh yeah,
Is
that's
it like
a
cami?
racer. It's a racerback.
A racerback. So we got a dope racerback. for when you
It's a
outside
tank.
getting your work on. Even look, my Lady B's just sporting it outside. It look good. Hey,
That's
go to
what Rachel does.
baymerica.com. Check it out, man. We're gonna have some new stuff in there for you too soon, but we got plenty of stuff to choose from now. So you choose some of that. We're gonna put some more stuff for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Five.
So LXL has the next segment. You know what I'm saying? Something happened with the Niners.
Yeah, and we got it's oh, wait a minute. Y'all might be a little bit ahead of me. They get ready to kick the ball.
Oh no.
Oh, you don't want to know what happens then.
Yeah,
you
you
said
don't wanna
kick.
know
That's
what
a
happens.
run back or a fumble in a mispossession.
You want to
With
know,
that,
sir?
oh my
You
God.
don't
He
wanna
said,
know.
oh, did
Now
they run
look.
it back?
Hey, too,
Devin
I can
has
start.
Holding on the
I can-
receiving team, it's good. It's all good.
Oh, okay.
Five.
Hey, what's the score? Am I asking you said? Score and quarter.
23-20, fourth
22-20.
quarter, 42 seconds left,
Yeah.
sir.
Look, they won.
They got the
42,
ball.
23-20. They got the ball. It's looking like it's going to be a Green Bay night, y'all. You better not hope for no overtime,
It's
dog.
cut and it run and it cut and it run and it cut.
And,
Doing
and
little
they're
Kim.
and they're out of timeouts. They're at the 35-yard line. They're out of timeout.
Yes, it done.
The Rams are?
Oh, 45-yard, 50-yard line. My bad.
How many
50
timeouts
yards.
you
Oh yeah,
got?
yeah. Hey, that's a nasty holding charge too. Like they had him all
Yeah.
snatched up underneath his chin. It's
How many
bad.
timeouts you got, Mike?
I don't know, but it doesn't
Forever.
matter because they got the ball. It doesn't matter.
It does matter because if you have timeouts, then you could hit and set. Anyways, hey, let's jump back to LXL. We went to sports. I'm sorry, LXL, for being black.
We got forever
Yeah,
time.
how rude. How rude is that?
I'm talking about the 49ers and Karen, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
It's all right. It's all right. I'll realize back in. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. So boom, right?
Back to the Lions, man.
If you ain't been sleeping under a rock, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably have heard about the artist D4VD or David, you know what I'm saying, who has been all up in the news and all up in the media as of lately. And it ain't looking good. So you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know who David is, he's a singer. You know what I'm saying, started making music and everything like that. Kind of started off streaming, kind of segued into making music. And from there, man, I mean, you know, he's had a lot of success going on tour with other artists. He's actually on his own tour right now and everything. It's kind of just skyrocketed. Only thing is there's a lot of controversy right now just around his name. And there's it's a case that's going on that's kind of blown up and things like that. A big case, yet a lot of information isn't out. And there's a lot of rumors going around it. So I figured that the safest route was to show y'all a video that'll catch y'all up to speed on a little bit of what's going on. So I got a clip that I'm gonna run for y'all and everything like that, and then we could all just reconverge and talk about it. I want to see y'all opinions on it. How y'all feel? Let's get it.
Let's go.
So this is probably one of the most confusing cases I've ever covered in my life, but David was innocent the whole time. So this is probably one of the most confusing cases I've ever covered in my life. But as you guys may know, my name is AT. I cover news on the internet. I'm going to break down the whole entire David situation from start to finish, including all the facts, all the evidence, all the details. Because like I said, this is getting confusing. There's a lot of misinformation online and theories of what people think happened. Now we have breaking news that he's not a suspect anymore. So let's go over this whole entire thing. A couple weeks ago, there was a body found in the trunk of David's Tesla while he was on tour. If you don't know who David is, he's a singer who gained popularity on TikTok through making music through his phone and band lab and stuff like that. Now, when they found the body in his car, he was on tour, so a lot of fans were quick to kind of back him up, not think too much of it because, you know, he just wasn't there. So sure, there's a body in his car and he had time to commit that when he was out touring the world. Now, for about a week or two, it was very silent. No one really said anything. And then that was when police put out the information that they discovered the identity of the body with a 15-year-old girl by the name of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Now, this is when things get even weirder. People online start making a ton of connections to David and Celeste, and they then find out that they were possibly in a secret relationship, even though David is overage and Celeste is a minor. Now, this is when things get even weirder. There's a bunch of evidence like the matching tattoo on their finger, the mother saying they knew about the relationship, rumors of him possibly paying the mother off, and a bunch of other things that just make the case get weirder and weirder. Then there's the fact that there's possibly two Celestes, one that's an adult and one that's a kid, who there's more information saying they might have been in a secret relationship, all three of them, and the older Celeste might have killed the little Celeste because she was jealous. And like I said, things just get weirder and weirder. Then we have David's bodyguard, Marky, who is also in the case, as they say the bodyguard might have also had a relationship with Celeste, and he might have had something to do with it. Then we have David's brother. There was a clip of David's brother and Celeste going backstage in a concert, and now people are saying that David's brother possibly set him up, and that he's possibly a suspect. Then things get even weirder. We have news that David and his manager broke the lease to their home that was $20,000 a month, and now people are saying that David's manager possibly has something to do with it. Then there was an AI news clip going around of people saying that Celeste was possibly pregnant and possibly had a baby. There was a news clip saying there was baby remains found outside of his house, but that was proven to be debunked. So we're wondering what exactly is going on. I will tell you this. For the past 2 to 3 weeks, David has been completely silent. He has not made any statements about this. There's been rumors that he's online playing Roblox and Fortnite, just chilling, and we don't even know where he's at because he's not at his house. Like I said, Hornchurch house was raided. Now, some more news came out, and they're saying that it's possible that the girl might have actually been killed inside the house the police were searching. That's why they were looking for evidence. But right after this, they say that David is not a suspect in the case. And then TMZ came out and said that this is the quietest they've ever seen anyone about a case in history. I mean, all the way back to the OJ case, the Diddy trial, no one has been this quiet. No one has came out. No one has said anything. So it's just getting weirder and weirder. And as I make this video right now, David is still free, probably watching these videos, and no arrests have been made. So let me know what you guys think of this. There's a lot of crazy evidence out there. I know stories all over the place. My name is AT. I cover news on the internet. Like and follow for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video when we finally have an update.
The MIDI Lab Show.
All right, so he ran through that super quick. Pretty much the whole gist of it is that this singer, there was a body found in his trunk, in his Tesla. The Tesla had been parked for days. It had been left abandoned. This Tesla was taken to a junkyard, and 2 days after being in the junkyard, the owner of the junkyard reported that there was a foul odor coming from it. They popped the trunk open. There's a dead body. Not only is it a dead body, but it's chopped up. An autopsy has been done, but nothing has been conclusive. But this vehicle was registered to singer David. So it also was shown that they have matching tattoos. The body had a matching tattoo on the finger that said shh, and David also has a tattoo like that. So I wanted to get you guys' opinion on this.
Why does he name himself D4VD? VD stands for venereal disease.
That's so.
It's because the youngins nowadays, the 4 looks like an A. So it's just an expressive way of saying
it says
David.
D4 venereal disease. Like
The 4,
David.
The 4 is
David's fourth venereal disease.
Yeah, that's what that says. And I think she discovered his secret and she had to be silenced. I think it's
damn.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the answer's right there in front of our face, guys.
Hey, that hit me hella late, Breezy. That was dope, bro. That was dope. That was dope, dog. That was dope, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm just real talk though. Like it's a whole lot of maybes and a whole lot of like clickbait. You know what I mean? Like somebody died and there's a grip of clickbait with the round robin of possibilities. Like they're gonna make a movie about this, and we're gonna forget about that lady that she was a real person. All we're gonna do is get caught up in the story.
You know what's crazy? There was that whole report just reminded me of this little documentary I saw on Netflix like 2 weeks ago, Unknown Caller or something like that, where like there was this high school couple and they started getting these weird text messages from rando numbers, like, you know, and like for the dude, it was like sexual stuff. And for the girl, it was like, I'm about to be with your man tonight. You should kill yourself, stuff like that. And I'm not going to give away the ending because they brought in like 15 different people that you think could have been based on the evidence. And I'm like, at the end, I was surprised, bro. I was like, wow.
They threw you?
Bro, I was like,
hey, did you ever think?
Person.
But did you ever think throughout the whole movie that when you found out it was a person, did it ever even cross you that he was a suspect, or did he completely fly under the radar?
No, I never thought it was going to be that. Never in a million years. Anybody who watches it, there's no way you would think that person could do that. Like, you're like, there's no way. So, like, honestly, man, that's all this reminded me of. Like, I'm waiting for the Netflix special.
Well, it definitely seemed like a lot of people had that same sentiment about the case just because of how he came up. A lot of people say he came up playing Fortnite and Roblox. So they're like, no way that the Fortnite Roblox gamer kid, you know what I'm saying, like, could have did this. That's what so many people were saying, and a lot of people didn't believe it. But I mean, come on, like the not saying that the proof is in the pudding. It's always innocent to proven guilty. But the Tesla was found a minute away from the spot that he's staying at. The Tesla is registered to him. So and the body's chopped up. So if you're gonna be honest, you know, if it's not the singer specifically, it has to be somebody who's close to him or affiliated with him. And my thing is, because it ties into what we're going to talk about later, he's still on tour right now.
Yeah.
How crazy is it that somebody fighting a case so serious and who is a suspect in such a serious case is still out there making money right now and is still performing in front of thousands and thousands of fans every day?
Innocent until proven guilty. Also, on top of that, you gotta think, if that man is sitting there able to do everything we know it takes to prepare for, to get ready for, and make your show on point for your fans. Y'all know what I mean, right? Like before a show, like it's a lot of preparation. And if you got a case on your hand where you are the suspect, I am Groot, he wouldn't be able to focus and do those concerts and stuff like that. Like my take. What do you think? Unless you're just a sick, sinister individual, and there's some out there.
Hey, man, R. Kelly was dropping albums. He was dropping albums. He was dropping like sexual albums. You know what I'm saying?
R. Kelly told the truth the whole time.
Oh, I ain't
balling.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, it's not like David over here rapping about I'm Michael Myers and I'll chop you up in pieces. Like, he ain't talking about R. Kelly. If he sung about P, he did it. If he sung about AJ ain't nothing, he did it. If he sung about yo baby girl daughter, he did it. He put it on the front line. I know. That's what I'm saying.
He's pulling the R. Kelly. He's doing it.
Oh, he is? Hey,
he's doing it. They say he has I'm sorry, but like I've heard he got songs talking. I'm pretty sure his biggest song, like something called like Love Homicide or something like that, where he pretty much details the secret relationship that he had with this girl. There's another song where he's literally singing about in the back of my car.
Hey, so look, check it out. IYN. I seen the show, like Mike was talking about, Netflix type shit that's touching on the same type of stuff. And the dude fit the profile, everything lined up to say he was guilty. It was him type stuff, right?
Right.
And it wasn't. He was letting them think it was so that he could get all of that negative publicity, because negative publicity is good. There's no such thing as bad publicity, bro. Like if it's good and you blow up, you good. If it's bad and you blow up, you good. So in that sense, if David knows himself, and again, not taking away, he could have or he couldn't, but if he knows himself that he might not have, you could troll the hell out of it because people listening to it, and it's going to make it's just going to expand. It's going to get massive, viral, right?
Do you think that works when it's a response to the publicity, or do you think that it's different when those songs came out before all of this took place?
Is that like
if they came out before, then my man is on some Dahmer on point what he wanted to do stuff. It came out after. I mean, also though, you know, people record stuff in different times and motions, so he could have recorded that. Oh, dang, that don't help my sentiment. You could have recorded it longer before that.
Hey, but you're assuming that he's the one who did it still, though. What if somebody else took everything he was saying and it's a complete setup. He's like, I'm gonna do everything this dude talking about right now. I'm gonna glamorize the life this dude is living on wax, and I'm gonna make it happen for real. And everybody gonna think it's him because of the relationships he's got set up already.
And that's a long stretch when you look at all of the connections, like in his car, the tattoo thing. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. And obviously we have professionals that get on top of this stuff for a reason. It's kind of hard unless you're really close to the artist or unless there's a history there. Like with Diddy, there is a history. And I'll be honest, there's a couple points made. Nisha Shanae said that he wrote a song about killing a girl.
Yeah.
And so we've seen in the past where law enforcement has used people's music against them because they have detailed things that have transpired. And so that isn't far-fetched. And I mean, for people to think just because you spend all day in your house playing video games that you're incapable of murdering somebody is serious. That's silly. But we've seen that all types of people, to include mothers, who killed their own kids. I mean, we don't. Sometimes it's the lack of emotions that make people do things, right?
Or these this dude is playing video games. The desensitization.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Some of these acts. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, absolutely. And so, I mean, there's obviously a whole lot of speculation, which in some cases is dangerous. It can even destroy a case because, one, you attack a person's character. Secondly, it starts to shed a negative light where maybe a negative light doesn't need to be shed, right? I mean, in this case, somebody's daughter has been murdered. You know what I mean? That's kind of a serious thing. And so, while for some people this is just, another article of entertainment, it's another whodunit for a family, it's the loss of a loved one. And they're looking for true justice, And so in that respects, I look at something like this. I'm like, if I was involved, what would my attitude be? If they found somebody's body chopped up in the back of my car, bro, it's on and popping. Like, because one, that's a murdered human being. Secondly, you took my vehicle. You got me involved in this. Oh yeah, we got to find out who did this, and that there's gonna have to be some type of justice on one side or the other. Somebody somewhere's gonna have to fix this. Right. It's like when you get those husbands that have killed their wives, and I always think to myself, some of them dudes are like, they weren't cooperating with the authorities. You got to be, boy, somebody murdered my wife. I'm calling quick. Come over here, check the house, do what you got to do, get it done and get it out the way. Because somebody killed my wife, and we need to figure out who that is. If I get that person before you do, ain't gonna be much of them left. So I need y'all to do what y'all got to do so you can move on to the next step.
They don't know you though, bro. It's not an if. That was you kind of like what we talk about the music, highlighting, hey, look here, bro.
Yes.
So
I'll save something for you. I'll save a piece of something.
Hey, save. Man. You don't want none of your artillery. Hit us, LX. Hit us.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you're right. Like, for a lot of people, one thing I do want to touch on that you said is that for a lot of people, it do seem like entertainment or like a whodunit. You have a lot of people on the internet who are going and, they over here trying to pull up pictures. They trying to be their own little detectives and everything, some of which has had some validity to it and everything from, your little internet detectives. But, other things just steer them farther away from what's happened and stuff. And, in the case, just to sprinkle on a little bit more, it's unclear really how well he's cooperating. Police have talked to him and things like that. It's unclear whether he's fully cooperating or not. But I think that would be a big tell, because if it was me at the height of my career and everything, and it's only going up, I think I would share that same feeling of, I want this to be done and over with. Let me know what I have to do in order to advance this. But at the same time, like, like some things, it just seems like it don't line up. Like, I'll say this for one thing that I realized is that as an artist, and especially in his case, he has multiple cars, and management has access to his cars as well as like his team, which is something to consider. Yes. A lot of people were staying in that house, and as well as something else to consider is that the car was found before it was towed. It was found a minute away from his property. So I know a lot of people don't like to extend the favors of, innocent until proven guilty. But I do want to sit here and remind a lot of people that this is an ongoing investigation for a reason. And if they found conclusive evidence that this man was guilty, he would be locked up right now and probably under the prison, because this is completely diabolical.
Hey, look, not even that. What's his nationality?
African-American male.
Hey, so that part too, let me highlight. That's number one, bruh. Number two is, I don't know any instance or situation where during a high valued case where there's a murder and somebody was chopped up, especially like some gruesome, vulgar, vile that the person is going to be out of prison on bond. Like he's the biggest kind of flight risk. He's an artist. He's got money. He's got charter planes. He's got every ability to evade and manipulate the system. However, to highlight, we've been talking about this, and this story isn't brand new. It's like at least 3 weeks to a month in the past. So if that's that, he's probably not guilty, because they don't have enough evidence to even put the man in the cell and have him wait for bail or post a bail bond for him.
Well, I mean, the time frame is not going to really determine that. Forensics, especially when you have somebody who moves around like that, and depending on, I don't know the time frame,
the DA
of discovery versus when it actually transpired, right? If you have somebody say, hey, this vehicle has been sitting in my junkyard abandoned, then that car's been there for a while. She started decomposing in that vehicle in chopped up little pieces. That's a lot of time for somebody to go back and clean up. So there's a lot of video that has to be collected, right? I mean, they got to backtrack that vehicle from that junkyard all the way back to its point of origin. Then they got to backtrack her from that trunk to the last time she was seen alive and put together everything that happened in between. Like, you know what I mean? Like the amount of time right now, the 2-3 months that it's been, is not enough time to say, well, he's probably innocent. It's enough time to say they probably haven't finished their investigation yet, because it takes a lot. That forensic stuff is no punk. Science is a mofo, but it's not microwave science.
Hey, no, pinpointing takes a while, but if you will, or I want your answer on it. In a high value case, again, when it's murder, your first time, whatever it is, the vulgarity of the situation, of the scene, especially being that it was his car, all of this close to his property. There's so many things that point to him, even if there's not the evidence of it, that the judge during arraignment would say, you know what, you're too much of a flight risk, and your bail is set at bam, 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 because there was so much stacked against him when everything's under his name. Like, if you think about the car, everything points to David. So why isn't he arraigned?
Because it's circumstantial. There are certain things that are circumstantial. Like if somebody were to take my car right now, I mean, when you look at a person's
Black
estate,
man and it's murder, cousin.
But I hear you. But look at, so let's consider his situation, right? And I'm just gonna throw darts. I mean, I don't know this dude, except for the last part of his name is venereal disease, and so I probably wouldn't even be checking him out anyway. But if we're looking at an artist who performs like that, right? He's got an estate like that. It's quite possible that anybody could have came into possession of his vehicle. He's like, well, I'm out gallivanting around the country doing performances. At any point in time, I'm gone. I don't know who may have come to my house to use the vehicle. Large family, lots of business associates. I got somebody who takes care of this, takes care of that. So anybody who has access to my estate has access to my vehicles, right? And if he could be like, hey, that Tesla, like that's my junker, bro. Like that's not my mob shop. That ain't my baby, right? That I'd let my 3-year-old drive that Tesla. You know what I'm saying? So, it's so circumstantial, right? Somebody could say, hey, there was a gun used at a crime scene and the gun was registered to you. Well, in this state, up until just recently, you didn't have to register a weapon every time you sold it if you did a private party sale, right? So with that having been said, even if it was my weapon, if anybody else in my household has access to my weapons, now you have to prove that it was actually me. Despite that weapon being registered to my name, You have to run that back to me, which means you got to prove that I was at the scene of the crime at the time in question, that I had motive. Huh?
There's only one thing that could prove that, right?
No, I mean, there's several things. I mean, we're talking about a forensic investigation, and what they'll do is they got to get correlation between different pieces of evidence. But there has to be motive, there has to be intent, right? You have to have them, and then you have to have the means. So if I have the means to do it, the motive to do it, and I intended to do it, then you can put that on me. So you know what I mean? And if you have more than one piece of evidence that correlates that, well, there you go. And the only time, usually you don't need, more than one piece of evidence to say, you have me on video doing it. You're like, oh, no, we see your face.
Damn, I'm done.
Right? Like, yeah, that was you. But then you would have more than one piece of evidence in this case that would correlate it or you would have correlation between more than one piece of evidence because you have video and you have the vehicle that's registered in his name. Right? So you've got two pieces of evidence that correlate with each other that point the finger at him. If they had that, then absolutely everything you say it'd be lock and key. You're not going home tonight, buddy.
The one thing that I guess that they would look for, where you would say that, oh yeah, he did it, and he's not going to be performing at any concerts or none, we locking him up, is even if it's his gun sold or whatever removed from him, they have to place the gun residue. If y'all don't know, residue, when you fire a gun, even if you got an OJ glove on, there's going to be some residue on this whole part right here. And they're going to be able to take it off your DNA, and they're going to show that you fired a firearm because of the chemical reaction when it pops and sends it and the residue that it sends behind on you. So, yeah, there might be some latex, something, there's assassin stuff we don't know about you could put on and relieve it, but not the average bear knows that that's a factor in your case when you're facing something like that.
But I don't know if they found any gunshot wounds or anything like that. Like, I don't think that I don't think this was a gunshot. I don't think this was a gunshot kill. It might not have been a stab kill. This might have been something
violent.
I mean, this
but you can't tell because it's chopped up, right?
It's a machete kill.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Well, I mean, if the body's chopped up and there's a gunshot wound, depending on the caliber of the gun, there's going to be a huge or a bigger exit wound. If it's a 9 to a 22, it could either get stuck inside or it might not even have a big exit wound. So if you chop the body, you're chopping. If you chop at the gunshot wound, how can you tell a gunshot went through it? Like, for real.
You can still tell, man.
Yeah, let me like, so the gun. I'm sorry. Go ahead, El.
Oh no, I ain't gonna say nothing. You the expert.
I wouldn't consider myself expert. I am somewhat familiar with gunshot wounds.
He's an intellectual analyst. Hit us.
So gunshot residue is not just on your hand; it's on your clothing. So if you dispose of your clothes, wash your body, they're not going to get any GSR, right? But again, we're talking about by the time they discovered this vehicle, whoever had done it would have taken several showers by this point. Their clothes would have been washed several times. Yeah, we hope, right?
You're right. Decomposing.
I found on August 25th. I would hope that he took a lot of showers by then.
Right. And so now what's left over is at the scene of the crime itself. Does blood spatter pattern will dictate what type of wound was first sustained, as well as an autopsy of the body. And to kind of correct what you said, because I'm a straight nerd when it comes to ballistics. So 9mm have a tendency to overpenetrate, especially at close proximity, unless you're shooting something like a hydroshock round or certain types of hollow points, right? You still have a danger of overpenetration, and we call that like a through and through if it hits soft tissue. Even when a body is cut up, if they're able to get the pieces back, depending on the state of that body.
The disruption of the tissue, you're saying,
right? Because what you were talking about in terms of the size of the round is not necessarily the overpenetration, because actually a 45 has less likelihood of actually overpenetrating, but it's the level of cavitation created within the body itself, right? We call it the terminal ballistics, right? Yeah. Definitely, and obviously proximity is going to be important, because if it was close range, which again cavitation is going to tell you. More than likely it is, again, but depending on the round itself, And then depending on when they find that body. Now, there is a certain point of time, depending on the level of damage, trauma sustained to the soft tissue and the amount of time in between the time of death and time of discovery, that yes, tissue can be so damaged that you would have a very difficult time determining what happened to that person. At that point in time, you're looking at the skeletal structure, depending on, again, on the damage. You might be able to determine blunt force trauma, laceration, right? But again,
skeletal is the one, bro. Hey,
right.
Like you said, if everything decomposes, if you massacre the body and everything, damn, we getting dark. If you massacre it and they go through, they find it later, everything's decomposed, like the skin is already rigor mortis, all of that, so you can't really tell with the skin and muscle tissue. However, as you just highlighted, which thank you, brother, that bone, when you chop through, that's a chop right there. And even if it splinters, it's a splinter there, but you're still going to be able to tell the damage of an impact of forensic, of forensic scientists.
Depending on the trauma, like, and I don't want to put too much out there. I'm just saying
beautiful, bro.
There's certain levels of trauma where, yeah, you wouldn't be able to find out what was done to that person because of the level of destruction that body has gone through. But there's forensic investigations, and I'll tell you this: as much information as we have when it comes to investigating stuff like that, the ball is dropped a lot more than it should be when it comes to these types of investigations. I take interest in this stuff because when we go out, into the field, it makes us more effective at either doing what we have to do or discovering what somebody else did. But it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody understands that, or that complacency doesn't set in and cause people to make really silly mistakes that have lasting consequences.
Yeah.
Right. And so, as we're doing all this discussion back and forth, like, we're talking about very surface level stuff where these forensic investigators will get into the weeds. Like, it takes forensics, digital forensics, when you start getting into cameras and video evidence and stuff like that, being able to analyze, telling time of day. I mean, certain things, from being able to look at the shadow of a tree and determining the time of day at that day, what the weather was like, right? That video was taken if it's not properly marked. So we're talking about
crazy.
Yeah, getting into the weeds when it comes to something like this. And yeah, just the amount of involvement in it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and beyond all of that, somebody like David, I'm gonna go out. I don't know a whole lot about dude's personal life. I'm gonna go out on a limb though.
Talk about it, brother.
And say that he's probably not much different than the rest of us normal people. You know what I'm saying? He's living a life. He's doing music. He's not out here a criminal mastermind, like already out thinking everything law enforcement got thrown his way. You know what I'm saying? Most of these people that are doing this shit, they're doing it and they get caught because they're not criminal minded. Criminal minded people think of how they're going to outsmart the authorities to start with when they start doing stupid shit like this.
And set somebody else up, not themselves.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? If this dude did it, we gonna know he did it. He's not getting away with it. You have to be 1 in a billion to get away with some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to outthink everything that they're gonna think of. And I don't know about y'all, but there's a reason I'm not a crook. I ain't smart enough to be a fucking crook, bro. I'm too honest in my head, and I might miss a step somewhere,
Well, it really, what it requires is just outthinking the people who are investigating you. And sometimes, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anyone, but man, sometimes that's not that difficult. And I don't say that to say that, cops or our investigators are stupid, but some people make some really stupid mistakes. And there are some cases where people have gotten off with some really heinous crimes because of some really dumb decisions. And I don't mean like, man, they covered every base. I mean, like, literally they just exploited the one base that the DA didn't cover. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's, I'm not trying to, I don't want to like shed a negative light on this case because we don't know where they're at with that investigation. I'm just saying that as sometimes we think that, we've all experienced cases where people we know has probably been, brought up on trumped up charges were like, how did y'all get all of that out of this one situation? Right.
Yeah.
And in other cases, there's some hood stars that have gotten away with some stuff. We like, bro.
You're like, why did you miss that? I wanted him off my neighborhood block.
Because I heard that low-key the first 48 hours is the most important in an investigation. And low-key, if you drop the ball in them first 2 days, it like the chances like exponentially multiply on a person like low-key getting off.
That's why I was so upset about Reed, man, because 48 hours was like 18 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, that all that touches back to these same things. It's like they'll you're shown what they want you to see, just like in the beginning of the show. There's so much positivity, I bet, out of the Bad Bunny getting Super Bowl. However, they highlight and they show us YouTube, CNN, Fox, whatever it is, the negatives. Like that was premeditated. Like you're saying, hey, getting away with a murder. Hey, look, that show was hella premeditated. There was a black woman and a white guy, and it looked like they had I don't with you beliefs like to each other. So it creates that everybody's what's going on over here? Now what you missing?
Well, it's exactly.
I got some. I just got one like kind of minor thing I want to kind of ask y'all, and then I kind of want to like segue into like our last.
I don't even.
Welcome back, L.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? No. We might as well just wrap it up with this, bro, because it's almost time to wrap it up. So
you sure you don't want to say? All right, I can.
He just came back on the show. He mad already. He mad already. He's like, nah,
that's what the internet do.
You should be happy. Niners won. You should be happy.
Yeah,
y'all got the ball back. I'm gonna have to go watch the highlights in a minute.
Well,
no, I just has some technical difficulties, but you know, now we might as well wrap it up with this. I mean, keep going.
So
cool.
y'all think with the evidence that they have found, mind you, I'm gonna throw this in there. They pretty much prove that the singer artist, he knew of this girl. They pretty much proved that there's communication in there that kind of showed a lot of evidence pointing to a secret relationship between them. Mind you, it's a 15-year-old girl. And you know what I'm saying? Showed they were like pretty close. And probably there's even knowledge that the parents were even aware of this little relationship, you know, and things like that. Multiple people have been pulled in to confirm this. So with everything that's going on, and that's already a case in itself, I want to ask y'all, do you think that the decision for him as the artist to continue touring, knowing that all of this is going on, is irresponsible? Do you think he should end his tour and come back home until this dies down, or deal with this? And why not?
L, tell us, bruh. We've had you out.
I mean, if he's not guilty and he knows he's not guilty, then keep going.
You look more guilty if you cancel. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna.
A2 disagrees. I feel it. I know it's coming.
Bring the dialogue.
I'm about to contradict all of y'all.
Let's go.
So I think if you have any sincere concern for somebody, it's going to be a hard decision because artists make their.
Wait a minute. Does he have a sincere?
Well,
it could have been just another Breezy. He's an artist, but go ahead, Breezy.
No, you're right. I mean, I don't know. Here's my thing. Like and maybe it's my age and my experience, but if somebody gets chopped up and stuffed in the back of one of my cars, and it is somebody that I know, it could have been just a little something that was in my bed. I mean, she's a 15-year-old girl, so you know, I'm not touching no 15-year-olds. But if a 15-year-old gets chopped up and stuffed in the back of my car, I'm gonna have some feelings about it.
Yeah,
and so.
Not saying he doesn't, but he's still got to go to work.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. So you're weighing this against the money made while touring, which is a lot, versus dealing with being a human being. And me personally, like I feel some kind of way. Whoever did it, you chopped up a little girl and you stuffed her in the back of my car, homie. That's a bad day for you, my boy. Like and then I got money too. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a bad day because if you did it to me right now, I'm trying to bring all my resources to bear because we got to figure out who you are. Right. Like you're not about to kill some little 15-year-old and not see justice. You either got to eat a bullet or you got to be stuck in GP where they gonna do you the way you need to be done.
With you
Right.
saying that, it does open up. It could have been somebody in the camp, and everybody could be I am Groot. And as long as he has that feeling, I didn't do it, then he's still out there rocking, trying to, keep his name going. But with the negative publicity, it's boosting too. Like, even if you go out there negative and you lose some of your other fans, new people I don't even know a David, bro. I know David now.
Are you buying a ticket though with negative?
I didn't say a ticket, but I might go
tour.
listen to see what kind of lyrics he had, or I might go listen, like you said, to see if I could find some songs that said, but now I'm giving him views, I'm giving him money. And I don't even know about him, guys. That's what I was touching earlier.
So that's great because that could open up a whole conversation next week, man. Why are you giving views to somebody who's first of all, who's having conversations with a 15-year-old? That part's been proven.
R. Kelly's.
That kind of touches on L's question. Do we separate the artist from the person? Like, do I go buy D4 venereal diseases, next album after, you know what I'm saying? And I think that that was what we were going to segue into, right? Like, do we support the individual?
We just ran out of time tonight. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's beautiful that it sums it up right there, bro. Like, you hit it.
It's a great conversation for next week to continue.
I mean, we could pick it up. Like, that's
because
cool.
Next week.
I'm gonna start out with saying I don't really know, dude, like his music. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm curious, and he ain't guilty yet. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been taken in to custody. He's not sitting behind bars. So like, I want to feel like I can at least listen to some of his stuff before it's canceled.
Y'all giving him
that's
bail money.
Human.
Y'all
Human emotion, bro.
He gonna be out on bond in 24 hours.
I was listening to R. Kelly when they brought him in for questioning before everything went down and he got arrested. I still was bumping R. Kelly, and then you know what I'm saying? Like, you start to listen to these things, and then I don't know about y'all, but then I felt bad when the Diddy thing came out. I started feeling bad, and I'm like, I don't feel right listening to this dude shit right now, man. So like, this dude David, he could be innocent, man. That's the worst part, is that somebody. First of all, I don't understand how you gonna cut somebody up and leave them in your own vehicle. Like, either you are the dumbest dude alive, or somebody in your crew is the dumbest dude alive because they set you up and thought they could get away with it. But somebody somewhere is dumb as fuck because they done chopped up a whole body and left it in a vehicle for everybody to find. Like, oh, maybe they'll think it's him. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid.
Hey,
well,
they stupid, but they still ain't got him on arraignment. It could be one of the smartest murders in American history when we done. Sadly,
no, I don't know if it'll be that because it's one of the smartest American murders in history. Is a dude that was a serial killer, killed a lot of people and died. More than likely is dead now, and they never served a day in prison.
Not more than likely. He is dead because I know who you're talking about. He's from the Bay, baby. You know what I'm saying? He's dead motherfucker.
Yeah. And he ain't never got caught.
Zodiac.
Yep.
Hey,
but
there's some people cut from a different cloth.
OJ got away with it.
Hey, I still don't think him the whole
like all the
time.
documentary stuff.
A lot of people comparing this to OJ.
He did it, but then they threw the book at him for something else. They threw him in behind bars for a long time for something that one of us would have got 2 years for. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they maxed him out. Well, he had been building up, and
that's what they about to do with Diddy. Oh yeah, that's what I want to say. Tomorrow they Diddy gets convicted, right?
He gets sentenced.
How many years? How many years? Just let's take a poll. How many years?
12 to 15.
LXL. How many years?
I think he doing under 10, y'all. Yeah.
Give us a number. Wait, give us a number though.
Hold on, everybody got a chance. Hold on.
Sentenced for or like
somebody mute him right now. Cut him off. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Sentenced. Look, I'm gonna give y'all 12, but I think that he gonna do less than 10. I say 8.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Is this a federal case? Pardon my ignorance. Is this a federal case?
This is.
It has to be FBI federal.
Rico. So there's not going to be no.
He was only found guilty for the Mann Act.
Yes.
Yeah, he wasn't found guilty for the RICO.
No, but it's a federal case because
they
federal
brought
will
up
get
a
you on
Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you do Fed time,
they can put you on a RICO too.
Really?
I've never heard of that.
That's what Georgia did.
That's what
Georgia did
happened.
that to Young Thug and them.
Yeah, that's what
I
Young
was
Thug.
watching.
That was a state
I was
case.
watching Power. I don't know. I was watching Power. and I
Wait,
didn't
but
see
did
that.
I thought FBI? I thought when I saw some of the documentary, I seen some FBI codes, some letter codes on the Thug stuff. It was Georgia.
No, man. No, that was a state case.
Oh,
that
okay.
was a state prosecutor.
She initiated that.
So if you
she did a RICO.
if you catch Fed time, there's no if they give you 10 years, you're doing 10 years. There's no this
Yeah,
10
you
years.
do about 90-something% of your.
No, you do 100% of your time on federal papers.
I didn't know that. All right, 12.
Yeah. So they
Elle's
made,
saying it's not federal though, so we'll take your 12 and your 8.
Yeah. Okay. So A2.
yeah, I'm gonna say 12 to 15.
Okay.
Can't
L.
do that.
No, the max is 10.
Give us a federal and give us a state real quick.
max is 10 now.
Breeze.
Oh, okay.
I heard he could get 11.
For the Mann Act is 10 years.
I heard he could get 11 just because fuck him. That's what I heard.
Literally.
Well, I mean that could happen, but if his max is 10, then I don't know. That's yeah. I gotta ride with L on the 8 to 10. If it's feds, I'm gonna tell you right now. If it's feds, anything under double digits, they doing you a solid favor.
So let me read the facts to you guys. The Mann Act, formerly the White Slave Traffic Act of 1910, makes it a federal crime to transport someone across state lines for prostitution or other illegal sexual activity. Maximum penalty today under Section 18 USC, whatever, right? Up to 10 years in federal prison and fines. Or excuse me, up to 10 years in federal prison and fines. If the victim is a minor under 18, the maximum penalty increases 10 years to life in prison, depending on the circumstances.
So
Did he have any minors?
So
8
L.
or 10.
So L, what are you
Yes,
going
sir.
with?
What am I going with?
How many years?
I'll say 9.
Time served.
10? Is that 10?
10.
Time served. No, he gets
Wow.
out. He gets out tomorrow.
He's saying he gets
Yeah.
out tomorrow.
I'm with
Chad,
L.
what you got?
I'm with Chap on this one. I'm with Chapman on this one. I don't think this man gets more than 30 days, bro. If he gets a year, it'll be crazy. But it's not gonna happen. Is what I'm saying is he's too politically positioned to serve out. I'm telling there's so many. How many things shouldn't he have got away with already? And he's going down on one count when we know what Diddy was doing when I was in 8th grade listening to it and didn't even know what it was about. These investigators only got one charge?
Escobar had one charge.
He doing less than a year, bruh.
They got Escobar on tax evasion. Everything Escobar did, and they caught him on tax evasion.
Hey, and my man tunneled out too. But one. He's serving less than one. I'm with L. Times like this. They're gonna be like, oh, since you were in the trial this whole time and you were locked up, you're good to go. Bye, Diddy. Because he's gonna have something on their kids or something. It's gonna be watch. You see, I'm with Chapman on this. What you got?
How long
Mike?
was he down for?
Oh, you know what?
It's been like a year and a half, or a year at least.
I was gonna say 18 months is the sentence I would have pictured. So if he's been down for 18 months, they let him out tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I was surprised that he didn't get the other charges. I was surprised, and as soon as I
they
saw
couldn't prove it.
No,
they
they
couldn't
couldn't.
prove
But as soon as I saw that, I was like, he's never going away, bro.
So
They might just put him out to get him assassinated.
Just so that we have facts on the show, Sean Diddy Combs has been in custody since September 2024, arrested September 16, 2024. So as of early October 2025, he's been jailed for about a year, a little over 12 months.
So 5 months then. That's what he gets. 5 months.
So
You think he's catching the short end of the stick?
Between us three over here, it's 0 to 1 year, bruh.
Yes.
That's it.
I
we're
was
being
wrong
gracious.
before. I was wrong before. I don't want to be wrong twice, bro.
they might swap him out with Kai Cenat. I ain't gonna lie. That's like they might hit a little swapsies or something like that and have Kai go ahead and serve that sentence. Diddy
No,
might
they're
get
gonna
off.
go after Hove. They're going after Hove next. He's gonna get off. They're gonna get mad.
No,
and they're gonna
don't
try
wish
to
that
touch him.
on. Don't wish
I'm not
that
going.
on.
I'm not wishing. I'm just.
Nah, they.
I'm on
I'm gonna
energy,
tell you
bro.
what. One thing I'm gonna give Jay-Z. He got his bases covered. He ain't caught up in nothing like that.
Yeah,
I would be hella
He left the
surprised.
club early.
Not
He was
on our
Denzel,
show.
baby. He left the club early.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he
Jay
ain't
gonna be.
that.
Yeah,
nah.
One love, Jag, but nah, I'm not gonna let that ride on the show.
I'm just.
I don't want to hear. Yeah, man. Nah, we don't.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Like, there's some things about certain people that don't surprise me. I don't even listen to their music because I don't like their energy. And I'm not a Jay-Z fan by any stretch of the imagination. I don't care for his music, but I don't get that feel from him. What I feel like is that he's dangerous because he's very intelligent. He knows how to move.
Well, he's a conniving guy. I mean, but that could probably be
another show.
Be a good. That probably would be a good.
I was going to do the same.
Sent you guys that. I sent you guys.
Yes, you did.
That.
Yeah, I responded to it. And
maybe that'll be something we'll talk about next week about his business practices
and that's where if anybody's going to criticize him, it's going to be on that. Something like this that to me I would regard as sloppy, getting carried away, and then now you are a fish out of water, so to speak, like really jeopardizing yourself because you've allowed your money to. Hope to me is a dude that's about his money, but not to the point where he's going to lose his freedom and everything else. This is indicative of the character.
I think he puts money over soul, though.
Who?
As in people.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think that's even a question for sure. But to the extent that he found himself in the federal courts over something like this, nah, I don't see it. I don't see it.
That would be a dumb way to go out.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the industry and you're watching this happen, you're watching the people like the likes of Sean Diddy Combs, Epstein, and I'm sure when you get behind that curtain, Epstein was not a foreign name to some of these people at the top, entertainers and everything else. And you see these buildings come falling down, you already know, like, I'm not moving that way.
But then it's like all these lists come up, like, oh, you was messing with him, you knew, and they're like, oh no, I did not, I swear to God. Bruh, you was around that. You didn't smell the cotton candy on his breath. Stop it, bruh. Stop it.
This is the cotton candy. Cotton
That's
candy.
funny. I might have to put Diddy on the cover of the thumbnail for this week. Because I guess that's what we're gonna talk about next week, because we're gonna know if he's convicted or not.
Yeah, man.
I think he's gonna be working on this show at the Madison Square Garden. That's what he said.
Dang.
That's what he said. When he get out, that's what he's about to do. We
Jerk
shall see.
Hey, he did it last time for the Black Album, right? He did that medicine type
No,
thing.
that Black Album is Jay-Z. I'm talking about Diddy.
Jay-Z.
Oh, word, my bad. I was talking about Jay.
Wrong dude, man.
My bad. I was still
One
on
of them
Jay.
can rap, the other one can't.
Hey, Jerk
Well,
said that he said
raps
you don't want to hear. Do you want to hear about Jay-Z like the boosters didn't want to hear about OJ? Hey,
Bruh.
OJ was guilty, bro.
I don't really think so. We should do
Do
that
you,
on
though?
the show too.
You don't think
Let's
so?
hear
It's only because I
When did OJ die? Let me see. Hold on. Let me check.
Wasn't it last year or the year before? Something like that?
Well, just
we
the
was
date.
talking about this
It
case.
felt like the 2024 death.
Yeah,
It was recently.
it was recent.
So he died April 10th.
That was
Yeah,
government issue.
Maybe next year we'll talk about OJ Simpson.
Same day my parrot died, man.
Parrot?
Sad business.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to have a parrot. Died on April 10th too. That's a crazy anniversary.
And you remember that? That's
Was that
interesting.
Yeah.
was that a bar?
April 10th.
No,
Same
but
day
see,
parrot
look,
died.
the reason why I
R.I.P.
feel like OJ did it is because
He did it.
yeah, exactly, because he did.
Did he though?
Yeah.
It's because if I've got an ex that I have kids by, and if somebody killed her, I wouldn't be running from the cops. I mean, that's my kid's mom.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
He's black.
Yeah.
You lying, Breezy. If the cops was
Well,
behind
hold
you, you
on.
running anyway before you knew what was
Nah.
happening, bruh.
No,
Just because you're black doesn't mean that you're
I'm
running.
not snatching up. I'm not snatching up my homie.
I'm not running from the police regardless,
Hey,
bro.
nowadays it's
Regardless,
different, but think
I'm
about it
pulling
back
over.
then, y'all.
I'm
Think
gonna
about it
pull
back
over.
then. Nowadays you would.
No,
I
back
smile
then.
when
Then we
police are
would. No,
behind
hold
me.
on.
Yeah.
We got to call a timeout because back in the days, bro, me and L was on the streets of Sac. We downtown and we watching this dude get whooped on by the cops. And I was all up in arms about it. I wanted to intervene. And L was like, bro, they have the right to beat your ass right now. They are policemen. And I was like, no, man, there's laws to protect. We got rights. And he said, that doesn't matter right now, sir. You need to this way with me.
Yeah,
You know
let's
what I'm
go.
saying?
Get out of here.
That was 25 years ago. Lionel was preaching that shit to me, bro. So
He
I'm
was
gonna
talking
keep
that
it
black
real.
shit.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like from day one, El was like, "No, we not stepping in with the police. Hell no."
Hey, but hold up.
We
Isn't that
moving
what
the
I
other
just
way.
said? He went the other way.
We went the
OJ
other
went
way.
the other way in a car.
OJ was only worried about OJ. Like
Yes.
if I'm an
See, we're
innocent
about to
man,
start talking. We're gonna go down that wormhole.
Hey, all right, cut it. Cut it, LA,
I'm just
cut it.
I'm talking about like this. It relates
Somebody
to
get
this
the MIDI Lab
case.
hat.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, hey, if this really happened, where's the sense of humanity, right? Like if somebody kills, the mother of my kids, which I pray to God never happens. That's the mother of my kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm not running from the cops because I'm worried about me. Again, I'm like, come through here and do what you got to do. Sweep, fingerprints, scan. You gotta, because you got people out there to catch. You got to fix this. You need to go figure out who did this. And you got to catch
better
them
hope
before
I
I
don't
get hold
catch
of them.
them first.
Yeah,
exactly.
because I'm only gonna leave you something, a tooth or something. The rest is mine, right? There's none of this. Well, I didn't. Nah, man. Like that's the mother of your kids, bro. Like you could be mad at her all you want to, but somebody took the mother of your kids. They just traumatized your children.
You got right.
Yeah.
We dropping them rounds. So that's what I'm saying. Going back to old boy, like he's got a hard decision to make being on tour. And I know it's a difficult decision. I know it's a difficult because on one hand, that's your livelihood. On the other hand, this young girl has been murdered. And I'd like to think if I'm well to do, I'll get the money later. Like, you know what? This is
What
not
if it's
something
not
that
about
goes,
money? What if it's about what you just said, bruh?
brother.
Rewind yourself 5 minutes and then put David's name on top of that, dog.
If I'm on tour and a 15-year-old girl gets chopped up and murdered in my vehicle, it is absolutely about being human. The
I'm just
money
talking
ain't
about
going
baby
nowhere.
mama. I'm just talking about surface. When you was like baby mama or girlfriend or stuff like this, like how you would react and how you would deal with it. Couldn't we say that David is kind of playing the role the same right now? He's not concerned about the cops coming after him because he done already welcomed him into his abode and let him do all the investigations they wanted to do and continued on with his with his touring, whether that be while he's on the tour, he's away from the cops. Now he's calculating, like you said, to leave a tooth behind or whatever it may be. But it kind of just puts the possibilities. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I see where you're going with it. And absolutely, if it was like, hey man, I did everything I could. Now it's on me, right? Like, and I'm just addressing L's question because you're saying, hey, does he go back on tour? Right.
Right.
Not knowing all the details, you make a very valid point. Maybe he did submit to everything. Maybe they got everything they could, and there's nothing else for him to do. But I'm just saying, for me, maybe I call it off, and I'm like, nah, man. Like under the certain circumstances, till this thing is solved, I ain't going nowhere.
I got a question, and it's for not you, Breezy, not you, L, not you, Jag, because we all passed the point where, where we can relate with somebody of that age. You know what I'm saying? LXL, my question is to you, man. What are you doing in this situation? You 22, 23 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? D4 venereal disease is 20 years old.
Right.
D4.
David, I'm sorry. I just
trademark it, Breezy.
David is 20 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's about to get this bag. Where are you at right now, sir?
I can't focus on work when there's stuff to do at home. I gotta take care of home first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I see why you asked me that, because when it comes down to it, y'all have lived more life than me to the point where y'all are more resilient. You know what I'm saying? Y'all built forward tough. y'all done been through probably things that like I couldn't expect. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't expect and everything like that. And I haven't developed that type of strength yet to be able to be here and give this my efforts when I know things over here ain't taken care of. Especially something that big, man. Like I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit here and work, perform, hop in front of thousands of people and act like it's all right. And I know that things is not good at home. So me personally, I'm not on tour right now. Music is the last thing that I'm thinking of, man. Not when my freedom is on the line, not when people's lives is over here at stake, not when police is walking through my cribs and everything. If I'm truly innocent, we gonna get to the bottom of this, and I'm gonna do my part.
Okay, so you with Breezy, I'm actually with y'all too, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't focus, and that's with all the years of me knowing, I persevere. Humanity's gonna kick in, like Breezy was saying, man. Humanity got to kick in for me, and I couldn't do it. I can't focus on work when I got problems in my house now. You know what I'm saying? That's with people, everybody's still alive. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't even imagine somebody's unalived, as they say these days, and and it's fingers are pointing towards me. I could not go to work, and I'm not even performing in front of people. I'm just going and managing an office and a crew. You know what I'm saying? In a warehouse somewhere. There's no way I could do that. So,
okay, especially with your art too, like, and especially because I'm thinking about it, like these songs are already made. It's like the goal is for you to perform, but I think about it, and I'm like, man, if I'm making a song or something like that, and I hear my phone ring or a dog bark, song's over. I'm out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even in that same mode. So to think that I'm finna go on stage, man, perform, sit here and act fake hype, I got all these eyes on me. It would be dumb for me to think that at least one or two of those faces in the audience can't see right through my little act that I'm putting on, man. I wouldn't be able to.
Hey, I got a sidebar for you, only because Mike highlighted it. I was with y'all the whole way, and then realized why I was taking the other side of it. I guess it could just be some people take grieving in a different stance.
That's true.
I lost my pop in 2023, like quick. We found out he had cancer in June. I lost him in December. You know what I'm saying? And it was we had that old school man relationship, and men don't cry in front of each other, all that type of nonsense stuff, like tough act. And we broke that in half, you know what I'm saying, at the end and on the bed and stuff. Like we really came to a place. And while he was in the hospital, while he's going through all this and grieving process, even up to a little bit after, I focused my mind because I thought, we get copacetic. We've never reached these points. I'm at a high. And then when I get home and I have time to go think about it or dwell on it, like y'all saying, like humanity, I just put myself to task and work. Like I finished, I never tiled before. I tiled my house, bro. Like I got halfway through it. Then I waited for a bit. Then I did another little 25%. And then when I just couldn't bring myself to do it, I'm like, why? Like I was working a 60-hour job, coming home, doing tile, going back to work, like maybe 3-4 hours of sleep, but I was copacetic. But now that I have this time, why is it so hard to go work and do that work? It's because you processed your grieving with something else in a shock statement, I could think. And once it finally hit me, I tiled it. My kitchen's still unfit. 75% of my house look beautiful. The kitchen is like, when you gonna finish this, bruh? I'm saying, like, you put yourself, sometimes certain people put themselves to task in essence of what's happening, in light of what's happening. So
It's a distraction. It's a distraction technique.
And it's not a good thing. It ain't a good thing. No, it hit me so hard after the distraction was over, bro, that I'd like lays down. I'd talk to Elle about it. I'd call Elle and be like, Elle, man, I'm sorry. I'm just being a little lazy ass, nigga. But it finally hit me, nigga. It hit me.
Well, something else about to hit you right now. Don't even worry about it. It's coming.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Here we go.
It's coming.
Yeah.
He did it.
He did it 3 times, so I got it. That's the last one didn't go through. Must not been meant to be.
Sad business. No, I got you.
I was like, I heard it, but I didn't see it.
We both clicked it at the same time. But see, I think that point that you make is a solid one. But I also feel like, I mean, yeah, as an artist, one could question what better way to keep yourself distracted. But at the same time, as an artist, there actually are better ways. And I just, I'm riding with my brothers on this one, man. That would be because of the nature of the situation. Because it's attached to you as the performer. Like somehow this happened with somebody out of your estate in a vehicle that's associated with you, and it's somebody you've had some form of relationship, whether it was an intimate relationship or a platonic relationship, whatever it is,
or a big niche,
something. But they ended up chopped up in the back of your ride with all these different conspiracies floating around. I don't know that I'm just gonna pretend like that ain't the thing, and I'm gonna go over here and just start singing for people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
if you got them bills to pay and you get kicked out.
Hey man, hey, cold world. You know how many people who make a lot less money and deal with much bigger problems? If you're an artist like that, man, people don't understand. Like the measure of your character is seen worldwide by people who are watching you, and you may not get it today, but it's magnified on the other side of that thing. So when people are like, "Bro, he stepped away for reasons that most people would have like, no, I got to get the bag." You know what I mean? So now when you hit that stage and you sing, people receive you as a more sincere person because you've demonstrated your level of sincerity. The fact that you made a huge sacrifice in the wake of, such a large tragedy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm sure the sun will rise for him tomorrow. If he didn't do this, this is not going to be the thing that ends his livelihood.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm fucking with
it. And stepping up and being with the family, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say vowing, you know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, telling the cops, like you said, Breezy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better find them because y'all don't want to see what happens if I find them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all try to throw me under the bus. I'm running over you with a bus, literally. If I find out who you are, you done stuck a body in the back of my vehicle. Oh, hell no, bro. You try to ruin my livelihood like that? Nah, man. There's no way, bro. There's no way. If you're innocent, if I'm innocent, I'm putting myself 20 years old in that position, man. If I'm innocent, I'm calling the homies. The ones that I know I can trust, because we all know who those ones are. You know what I'm saying? And we
unless
all know
you're around a fake circle, bruh. Like Drizzy.
No, everybody, even in your fake circle, you got 2 or 3 ride or dies with you, bro. Every one of us had some people that, when we was younger, you know what I'm saying, that we be like, I don't know about that dude. But every one of us had 2 or 3 that we was like, if I needed somebody right now, this minute, they're at my doorstep. You know what I'm saying? Every one of us got some of those. Everybody watching got some of those. You know what I'm saying?
And still do.
Still do, bro.
I'm rocking on the show with 6 of them.
You know what I'm saying? There's people in the comments that I know. I ain't gonna call out names because game is to be sold. You know what I'm saying? But I know if I call some people up, I got a problem. We fixing a problem tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Bro, let us tell Mimi somebody picking on somebody on the MIDI Lab Show. There's gonna be a David situation in your town, bro, and she go to church every day.
That's fact.
Yes.
Usually I find, especially when it comes to a situation like that one, those individuals are it's not so much the individuals who are ready to throw everything away at the drop of a hat. It's the people who know that, hey, I've measured this and I'm giving up a whole lot. So when they hit that button, you really ain't got nothing coming. You know what I mean? And it's just bad. I mean, and this is more times than not the individuals, like you said, who've been through certain things. They've either suffered the loss, been at the edge of loss, so they know what they're giving up. And I mean, I got a couple stories about some people like that. It was just like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to a person who once you push past that point, there's no helping you. Yeah, and those are those people who, before you get to that point, will try to talk you down. Like, hey, bro, like that's probably not the thing you want to do. Those are also the people that when they stop talking you down, they know because there's no other option, right? And this is where we're at right now. You killed a 15-year-old. You chopped her up like she was nothing, like she was garbage. That was somebody's daughter, and you stuffed her in the back of a trunk. And so, since you want to live like a wise guy, you about to get done up like a wise guy.
Yes.
Hope it was worth it. Hope you got everything you wanted out of it, but this is it for you.
Yeah.
Yes. You sleeping with some fishes, bruh.
Whole Eminem. When the cops came through, I was sitting on the porch with an AK-4, saying I did it with the bullets right here, and they still didn't know. Like, I mean, come on, bro. I'll sit right there and say I did it, just like you said, Breeze. Like, it's not even a quit. That's when you say daughter, granddaughter, I start thinking about my grandbaby.
It's a wrap, and that's what I mean. How do you not look at that when it's your vehicle, when it's your property, it's your name? If somebody took the liberty of not only victimizing this 15-year-old, which it ends right there, but now you're victimizing me on top of that. Like, you have no respect. None.
It seems like the brother knew what was coming, which means how respectable are you being in this situation where something's happened to somebody, putting your significant others on the line. You don't do this and you don't do this, or whatever. You ain't gonna rock like this. Then we gonna come out. We gonna touch somebody you love, right? Or whatever it may. There's so many different circumstances until it hits the fan.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just like,
Mike made a profound point though. He said, "20-year-old me, bruh. We was 20s, man. It wasn't a whole lot of common sense between the group of us. So I mean, it was just not gonna be a good end."
Yeah.
You know, and one could even say maybe if he's G'd up like that, maybe they say it's better for him to be performing. Like, hey man, you won't even be, you can't even be implicated on this because you won't be here when it goes down. I mean, there's a different way to look at that too. I just know, like for me, I would be like, yeah, there's no way I'm not going to be around because you can't do that. You can't do that.
Right.
You know, if I'm out here right now, I see some 15-year-old girl getting roughed up. Man, you picked the wrong street. Yeah, you picked the wrong street.
Oh yeah, no, they're not walking away
out like
tonight.
Captain America.
It's not. I'm sorry, you picked the wrong space, bro. And I mean, I'm in my scripture, but today you about to get that revelation, hellfire and brimstone. It's all judgment.
And you feel justified about it and just right that you are in the mode of taking an individual away from a demon's presence. So if you completely when we jump across that street,
yeah, I'm sleeping good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sleeping good. I'll sleep right next to him on the street.
Conscious clear.
Yeah, I'm sleeping good. I know.
Man.
I mean, I'm not gonna lose no sleep over that. It's funny that the situations I've seen that people have a hard time with are the ones that they haven't reconciled themselves to, and then they're the ones that that at the end of the situation it breeds a sense of release, and certain people understand what that feels like when that when they used to put certain people like that in general population. You know what I mean? Like them dudes, bro, you'd be so surprised what people are willing to laugh and joke about, what people are willing to say. Polite society would never joke about certain things. Well, certain people there do. And that's what gets them in the situations that they find themselves in the middle of. They keep running their mouth. So finally somebody's like, hey man, you gotta go. You're not allowed to occupy this space anymore. And it's the same out in there as it is out here. Like we would be like, hey, enough is enough. Right. And so again, if I'm as Mike said, if I'm 20 and I got paper, yeah, it's gonna be a bad day for somebody.
Yeah.
Well,
I too.
Speaking of a polite joke, A2 Breezy, was you trying to go 25 minutes over because you was 25 minutes late, or was that just a coincidence?
That's my strategy.
Hey, look, I'm gonna save you. I ain't even gonna let him attack you, bro. I'm gonna say, hey, look, y'all
he
make
got the
sure to go to
straight face, too.
baymerica.com and get your shirts.
Nah, hey. I just want to say that we got 3 sales tonight. So
yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right on to going to baymerica.com, I guess, showing that commercial kind of, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna blame it on the jokes. I think if we hadn't pointed out the dude in the last one, that I don't think it would have happened.
What A2 is saying is, hey, how dare you take this credit by yourself and not pass it over to all of us?
Nah, man. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to y'all.
Hey,
man.
Love you, Kim.
Big shout out. Big shout out to the support.
Yeah, we love the support. Thank you.
Hey,
at the end of the day, you get to wear you treat yourself. You get to wear the merchandise, and we make sure that it's quality. So,
hey, L, what's the quote they get to say when they put the shirt on?
you see what's on my shirt, right?
You see this on my shirt, right?
You see this on my shirt, right?
You see this? Okay.
You see this
on my shirt, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we'll fill y'all in on that story another time, though. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have to. They already know what time it is.
Yeah, probably
know what
on
time it is.
probably on October 30th, our year anniversary.
That's funny.
But I'm gonna run the commercial one more time, and then we can come back and wrap it up, man.
America.
MIDI Lab Show.
Yeah, shout out
Hey,
to
what'd you
everybody.
get? AI and Zendaya on there, bro?
No, that's not. Nah.
This is Zendaya.
Excuse me. I couldn't hit the mute button fast enough.
He got that COVID.
Nah.
He said, "I'm walking on y'all."
Hey man, shout out to the chat tonight, man. They was
Big
live.
shot.
Shout out
to the chat.
The chat.
There's
always
a lot.
crazy.
There is a lot of female presence. A lot of
Come
female
on,
presence
ladies.
talks about they want to be involved. with
They
what
want to
we
be
doing,
involved.
baby.
Hey.
Okay, so what should we do?
Hey.
Should we open up the link? Should we put the link next week? Put the link in the description to where people can hop on.
Call in.
Twofold.
Yeah, so they could give their.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Breeze.
No, I was just gonna say twofold. I'm in agreement with you, Jad. We should definitely do that, but specifically, Trace and Kimbo been asking to get up on the platform, like get on the panel.
That's cool.
I say
And
we,
Nisha.
We need a female.
If this
Oh,
show
yeah.
is on here, that's cool too. I ain't tripping. man.
I'm with it. You know, I say we go, tap them in, and you know what I'm saying? Like let's
Tap
get those.
'em up.
Yeah, that's so bad.
That came out wrong.
Just the wrong time. We here talking about
Hey, I am Groot. Just say I am Groot.
like y'all went from talking about how y'all was gonna mess these dudes up to now y'all talking about beating up on chicks, like
Tap them up.
tapping them up. Got her in the corner, just dropping hammers.
Doing the David.
The rope a dope. But yeah, hey, I say we plug them in, man. Get them up on the platform. I'd love to see what they have to say, and what type of energy I know they can bring, man.
And so
Bring balance.
yeah, so anybody that we do bring on the platform, you don't necessarily have to be on camera. Like, what we would like to say, just to keep the consistency, like at least upload like a picture of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I mean, like so yeah. I mean, we're actually gonna make a segment of the show where people can actually click the link and they can actually join the show. We was gonna have it to where people call in, but that was something that was very nerve-wracking, and it was gonna cost a few dollars. That I felt like, nah, we already have a link. So
Was it a worse setup than Google Calls?
No, it just
Let's go with
it
it was just difficult.
it's just too much. To where we already have a link already. We have a link. People can actually, hop backstage, and then we can put them on. They can watch the show and listen to the show from backstage. You know what I mean? So
yes,
I think if they about to be a guest on this show, and I mean as a guest with the whole dialogue on the platform, you better have your face all up over on the screen.
So that's even. I mean, some people just don't want to show their face, and I get it.
Or at least, like Elle said, when your camera's off, you got this picture right here,
exactly.
so we
Put
know.
a profile picture on there. It's cool.
I'm with Breezy, man. Go down
ladies.
one comment from where we at right now. One more comment from where we at right now. Let's go to the next one. Display that. Display that. Come on.
Not yet.
There we go, baby. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. The ladies talking about when y'all gonna let us get on so that okay, then you getting on all the way on.
No, I'll make sure that the link is there. So I'll have the link on there for for next week.
Get your perm right.
And if you want to be, and we do welcome criticism and feedback and stuff. So there's a link on our description, below the video, that it's our WhatsApp. We have a community WhatsApp. So you can click on that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and become a member on there.
Hey, we've been asking for so long. After y'all watch, man, go in. Tap the
hit the like
description,
button,
but give us that feedback and tap in the comments. That's what I'm looking for. Give us the comments. You know what I'm saying? So that when we go on in the future, you never know. We might just look at the comments, be like, "Hey, this person commented the most. Hey, Jag gonna be out tonight, or Mike or 18 gonna be out tonight. Let's bring in the person as a part of the guest panel for the whole show. Maybe if they was being active in the comment, it's a possibility, y'all. Tap in with us. You never know what we gonna do, man. I didn't say we was going to, but you never know what we gonna do.
All I'm saying is Nisha, Trace, Kimbo, get the nose hairs trimmed. Throw the cucumbers on the eyes. Y'all about to be on screen. We ain't.
Pop, you can't even do that like that.
Yeah, get it all worked out. We about to put y'all on. We about to have y'all on front and center. We might put you on the solo. We might mess around and have you up here. You know what I mean? Just face plastered all the way up on. Here we go, just like that.
It wasn't even me talking. Like it didn't even make sense.
He picked a pretty face, bruh.
Gotcha. So we're gonna do y'all just like that. Don't be having the little jellyfish hanging out from the nostrils. Get it all cut up, trimmed up.
Because we gonna call it out. Breezy gonna call it out.
Every Thursday night, the MIDI Lab Show.
No, it's all good though. I look forward to it.
Yeah, I guess we should wrap it up, man.
yeah. Peace out to the chat, man. One love. Appreciate y'all and everybody else who slid through. You know what I'm saying? If y'all didn't do it already, make sure you hit the channel and give us a subscription. Turn on your notifications so you get notified every time we pop one of these on. And then be like Alpha Beta. Tell a friend. Tell somebody. If you see something, say something.
Yes, sir.
Help your fellas out. And as a matter of fact, LXL, go on pass the hat round, brother. Pass the hat.
I got a hat.
Thank you. There it is.
You don't want a Frisco hat, bro.
Okay, baby.
There it is.
I want a winning hat, not a tying hat, sir. I want a hat that wins, not a hat that ties.
We gonna learn. I love y'all, brothers, man. It's been an honor tonight, man. One more night with y'all. Almost here.
Positive vibes surround like a gentle breeze. Got my heart open wide. I find lovely happy. Like you're ready to watch me rise. No more negativity, I've cut those ties. Shining bright like the stars in the night. Oh, I'm doing fine now. Oh, breathing my life. Filling my soul with the love I provide. My love, breaking free. Ready to take the journey that's waiting for me. I'm here to thrive, rising high up the energy rise. Every step I take, there's a brand new day. Oh, I'm shining. Watch me rise. No negativity, I've cut those ties. Shining bright like the stars in the night. Oh, I'm doing fine now. Oh, isn't always, but isn't always.
1 year.
1 year coming up.
We got a present for y'all next, man. Make sure y'all tune in on the 1 year. We got some for y'all. Woo!
So just for Mike Jeans, because he said he didn't hear the record earlier. I'm gonna just play the record. I'm gonna play the record so that
spin that.
I made this for LXL. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike Jeans inspired me. And him and LXL, they did a record together, and I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Let me get on with the action. So Mike Jeans, now there's no excuse. You can hear the record. All right, you ready?
Okay. Let's go.
The MIDI Lab Show.
You are now watching the MIDI Lab Show.
I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna pretend. Searching for a way out, but it feels like we ain't. Lost in the shadows, where the light never breaks. I'm just drifting through noise, but my heart slowly aches. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna pretend. Searching for a way out, but it feels like the end. Lost in the shadows, where the light never breaks. I'm just drifting through noise, but my heart slowly aches. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna pretend. Searching for a way out, but it feels like the end. Lost in the shadows, where the light never breaks. I'm just drifting through noise, but my heart slowly aches.
Confrontation.
Dog, hey, dog.
All right.
Dog, that chorus does touch home, bro.
Oh my God.
Hey, when you said it, I'm listening. I'm like, wait, where's the? He said words. I was listening to a dope ass beat, and then the chorus came in. I was like,
Yeah. That's what it's about, man. It's about having fun, man, making good music.
Oh my God. Oh my
Only
God.
you can make me happy.
Yeah.
Hey, when he
yeah.
flipped that with "If I Ruled the World," I was
Yeah.
like, "What,
Yeah, that was man. Hey, that brought me back,
bruh?"
I was having a concert
Friend.
over here. I had a
It
concert
took
going.
it took a couple days to do that. Like because stuff just kept coming, and I started rearranging stuff. Y'all inspired me though in our meeting on Monday, so you know.
I quit, bro.
Nah, hell no.
I quit,
Hey,
man.
what are we doing with the other song? Because
I
this
Am Groot.
is another song,
I
and
Am
then
Groot.
we gotta like do this because I'm gonna need some guidance.
Which song are we talking? Are we talking about the
Well,
one
the
that
first
LXL
one
did?
is it this
Or
one?
the first
You
one
talking about the
where
freestyle?
L had like 50 verses all wrapped into
300
one.
bars.
Is it this one right here?
Breezy was the first one to send it in too. The perfect mixed mastered percentage. Right.
Somebody about the rappers up? I'm not rapping.
I'm Groot.
You know what?
You know what? The one time. Oh wait! Oh shit! Let's go.
No,
It's not live no more. Let's go. I didn't know we
we
wasn't live. Let's go.
Nah,
We're still live. There's only one person. There's only one that's registered that's watching. But we need to end the show though. Was this the record that you was talking about, A2?
Yes.
I just figured out what the October 31st show could be. I promise y'all, once we off live.
So we just got to get that recorded.
Okay,
Man,
I'm just saying you gotta let me know because I mean that beat hit me so hard. It took me, I don't know, an hour. I think.
Which one? What you talking
The
about?
one you just played, and then
That
the one
beat?
the one you just cut off, the original one.
Oh,
The one
yeah,
before
yeah.
that, that's a whole nother inspiration right there. I'm gonna need that one, by the way. I'm gonna need you to slide me that. So I can write to
Mike
it.
got it. I was gonna say, Mike, slide that to my email too. You know,
And we never really made it a track. We all just sent in our little pieces.
Oh yeah,
And then
Mike,
LXL
you
came in and
about it.
killed it, and we was like, you know what? Let's go with that one.
I didn't send that in.
No, nobody
Nah,
said
you
it's
only
all in our chat, but I saved it all. I got it.
You uploaded it on here. That's it. I think I probably have a copy of it. I'm not sure. I gotta look.
Hey, L deleted his. I got L's. I got Breezy's. I got Mike's. I got 18s. I got all y'all.
Oh,
verses.
I still got my verse memorized.
I'm just saying, I got all y'all verses, bro.
I don't write lyrics. I just memorize shit line by line as it comes out in my head. You know what I'm saying? I just recite.
Yep. I can't say that, but I do know I've had a couple of songs that have manifested themselves in that manner. Not all.
Yeah.
A couple. I'm old school.
And shout out to
I
Rennie.
did say-
Yeah, Rennie, come on, bro. You know you can jump on the show, bro.
Yeah, anytime, man. I did say in a rhyme once. I did say I don't write. I think whole rhymes and then recite. That's just what Mike Genius does, bro.
That's what he does.
He's a genius.
There's
in
no
that
dispute.
regard.
No, big facts. Big facts. But I'm tired, man. Shout out to everybody that's been watching, man. We love you, man. Thanks for watching every Thursday night, watching the MIDI Lab Show. We be having fun. We just be chilling.
Every Thursday night, the MIDI Lab Show.
Who else is doing this on the internet?
Yeah. Hey, remember to subscribe so you don't miss. Next week, click the like button. It's free. Visit baymerica.com. It's all scrolling at the bottom right now for y'all motherfuckers. Love y'all.
That part.
Man, shout out to everybody that's watching, man. We appreciate y'all. Man, I'm ready to cut the lights off, man.
Let's go.
Man.
Love
I love
y'all.
man. I'll
David.
see y'all on Monday for our meeting, and then hopefully we got 18 back. 18 should be back by next Thursday, though. So
for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, production, wrap this up.
Man, yeah, let's go, man. I don't even have no record to play.
Keep it MIDI, y'all.
Damn.
Yeah.
I ain't got no record.
Man, go ahead and run that con.
I ain't got no record.
You don't got no con? Oh, 18.
You know what? It's too late for that, man. We're about to play some. Oh wow, it didn't work. There you go.
There you go. And we out.
Yeah, we out of here, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Thank you for watching the MIDI Lab Show. We out of here.